He said he might get on if you weren't here. All right.
Okay. Well, shit. I'm here. Let's roll.
I guess no gate then.
I haven't heard this beat in a minute.
Me already, bro.
Oh,
Damn. Everybody loves you, Lord. No fact, bro. No fact. What would this show be, and how would this show be any kind of successful without Logan?
oh, come on now.
You named it. You put it together. Producer, executive producer, score, wardrobe, everything. Music.
I do what I can.
Hey, did you know this? I seen this. You know they're making a new Popeye?
They're making a what? New what?
Popeye.
Popeye's like Popeye the Sailor Man?
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Popeye the Sailor Man. I didn't even know that. So that's crazy.
Did you know? Do you know who's a fucking Popeye?
Ooh. Popeye Sailor.
You know who's Popeye?
No.
That's no joke. No joke. It's coming. It's like next year. The fucking McGregor is a Popeye.
McGregor?
The fucking Irish dude, the Irish fighter, the crazy fuck. He's Popeye, bro. That's dope as shit. And you trip out who's fucking Brutus. I mean, what's his name? Brute. What was the dude? He always liked to fight Pluto. Was it Pluto?
Yeah.
Yeah, you be tripping out.
It's Pluto? Who's Pluto?
Was it Brutus or Pluto?
Let me see. I don't mean to look this shit up.
They might have a fucking what's it called? But I used to dig Popeye when we was young, bro. When I was young, fucking Popeye was fucking black and white. Back when I was, and he was like a little fucking drawing and shit. Color came in the fucking 80s. Yeah, they had Wimpy.
Like
his name was Brutus. Brutus, I think. Wow.
Nah, I think that's nah. I don't think that's true.
I mean,
I think it's probably like when like some of these dudes do videos.
I seen it, bro. I seen the thing.
I gotta see it. Okay.
I'm telling you, I seen it. Bet you $100. Homeboy's Popeye. Give it to me right now, because you know you're lost.
Oh shit! What's up, man? Welcome to Red Dish Live. I'm Hills Low. We got Coach Gravy in the building. We're about to start it. There's I didn't get a chance to see anything today. I've been freaking super busy. I just got home maybe about like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, man, I'm hearing Bowers is out. JPJ might be out.
That's fucked up because he was saying he was good. Everybody's saying he's good, and then he fucking has a brace with the fucking air thing on it. All this bullshit, fucking with us, let's know, sir. I think they're trying to keep, a lot of it's keeping Chargers under, thinking he's fucking hurt and shit. He might be good, but he hasn't been practicing. That's not good.
Nah, that's not good at all. Like,
we didn't practice today.
There's just one dude that he does shorts and on IG, man, and I kept on seeing it. Like, he'd be scrolling through and shit like that. And so what he does, he breaks down all the injuries and stuff like that. And he's saying that it was like if it was the PCL, he could be out from like 2 to 3 weeks. If it was burst, if it got bruised, then it might be like
there's an MCL. There's an MCL. There's no.
Oh, he said PCL. I've never heard of PCL neither, but there's the two.
There's two ligaments. I don't know if it's a PCL, but the MCL, and then I think there's an L something. I don't know.
There's a meniscus, there's the MCL, there's the ACL, and there's a PCL, from my understanding. But yeah, so freaking but yeah, they said that like when the way he landed and stuff like that, and the way he was running after when they took him out, that yeah, it could be possibly his PCL. So I was like, man, that shit's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I did.
But they say he could have came back, and they just kept him out for precaution and all this shit. Why say that? He could have came back.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. I mean, they gotta protect their player. They're not gonna just sit there and say, oh yeah, he's injured, because you know, most of these guys, you know, Gravy, most of these guys, they don't want to sit back and, you know, beginning of the season be out. You know what I mean? Look at Max Crosby. He's playing through what he was playing through last year. You know what I mean? Until he couldn't do it no more. Or even the year before that, when he was sitting there, he was draining his knee and stuff like that. These guys want to be in there, man. So, you know.
Yeah, draining your knee happens all the time in the NFL. I know that.
Yeah.
Half them dudes probably got their knee drained, and we don't know nothing about it.
Oh yeah.
But if you don't practice, I understand. Keep him there. He's well. I understand all that, but
right.
We were told he could have went back into the game. You know, did you hear that press conference day after? He could have went back into the game, and now he's all fucked up, not practicing all week. I understand not practicing all week to, you know,
let it heal. Yeah,
I understand that, but. And now he might not play. He's questionable. Fucking didn't practice. We didn't practice today. It's concerning now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, since we got that extra day and stuff like that, so if he's at practice tomorrow or luckily we're at home and stuff like that, so we get a little bit more rest. But I mean, does he really need to do walkthroughs? I mean, come on, he's one of the best tight ends in the league right now. So I mean, yeah, he's doing walkthroughs or whatever now, or being out there and stuff like that, and maybe they're just letting it heal. But I know for sure we're going to need him in the long run.
I would want him to do a walkthrough, but not in practice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Practice, the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is practice. Walkthrough is tomorrow.
Right.
And I have him participate in that.
I was wondering why JPJ was out, though. Like, what did he do?
He get a fucking concussion from getting his ass beat. That's what he did. Basically, that's what happened. All I seen him was on the ground, back on his back.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me get to the chat real quick, and then we'll get a little bit more into it, man. But that's the first thing I was heard, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about the matchup that we got. And I think Gabe might be showing up. I know he's should be on his way to Vegas right now. So, but yeah, man, let's get to the chat, man. Once again, you're watching Red Nation Live. I'm your host, Low. We got Coach Gravy in the building. Brady Gabe's on his way to.
He said it matters when they leave. So if they leave, I don't know what time he said, but he said it matters when I leave, when we feel like leaving and shit. They're there to chill. Yeah. So I don't know. All
right. Well, first person in the building, Alfredo. What's good, man? Thornton Friday. What's up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. DJ certified Thornton Snatcher. Fucking Alfredo. Guerrero, what's up, Dan? It says we don't need Bowers for Monday. Oh shit, here we go.
Hey, watch out, Mike. Don't say that, brother.
Mike G's the Raider. Go. Cool Kev in the building. What's good, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Miguel, Carroll, and Bowers are saying he's still on track to play, right? No, that's what. Well, they said that, but they said that during the game. You know what I mean? And when they said that, like, you know, we're like, all right, well, maybe he's just a little banged up, but you know, we're gonna see tomorrow, see what's going on. Better showing some love. Jake Long, what's good, bro? Salute to you, man. It's a Monday game. I think they'll have one more practice. Yeah, they should have one more practice. Miguel, yeah, so for sure. He had to have adrenaline, yeah. But see, one of the things that I didn't really like the fact that he went into the blue tent, came out, was walking around trying to get, you know, traction. Then while the game was on the line, if you heard the announcers, he went back into the blue tent, and then that's when they kind of just pulled him for the rest of the game. Yeah, this is a huge game. Yep. Gravy, do you trust Colton on Mac? Oh shit, that's a good question. Raider Paul, what's good, bro? Salute to you. Mayor gonna end up starting. Yeah. Bryce Bowers, I do the same thing. Yeah. I believe they have one more practice. Will they get a practice on Sunday? No, huh? They'll chill on Sunday, huh?
They're traveling on Sunday. They probably do something over there, maybe like a little.
Why would they travel? They're at home.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, they're at home. Yeah.
It is Monday. My bad. That schedules are different.
Yeah.
I would be concerned if Saturday. That's concerning because it's been all week for me, but my bad. I'm thinking like a logical coach would, but you wouldn't have him do anything aggressive because it bothered him eventually. And they say he was good, so I didn't expect this. He was seen with a brace on and an air thing over his knee, and then that might be hot cold treatment, or he might be on treatment to get it going better, or it might. But him not practicing is what I'm concerned with. He was going to come into a game, they held him back, which I would have done, and if every player wants to go back in, then they fuck themselves up more. They don't care, but it's. And now I'm getting concerned. I think of it because we're playing on Monday. If it lasts another day, walkthrough would be Sunday. So if it lasts till tomorrow, it might be an easy day tomorrow too, because they probably went hard during the week, and then he's not there. So he's there, but he's not participating. So a little bit concerning, Lo. Now that we have an extra day, a little. Now, a guy like Brock Bowers, he's ready to go. So just take care of the injury, make sure it's good. We might hear some better news tomorrow. A lot of precaution is involved in this. I understand that, the type player he is. So it might be just some, hey man, we don't want you out there messing around and shit.
Yeah, I would, because it's a long season and he's a big part of the offense and stuff like that. That's gonna only let these guys Thornton let Tucker try to get some more catches in there. Mayer's gonna step up and do his thing. You know what I mean? So I personally will probably keep him out. Just because I don't want it to actually end up, hurting him, in the long run. Because say he turns around, gets one bad hit, or they know that he's going to be hit, you know what I mean, and then that could actually he can end up being out for the season. You know what I mean? Anything with the knee,
you need him. You need him to win this game. You need Brock Bowers to win this game. You do.
I mean, he did put up 100, damn near 100 yards, or did he put 101 up? What was it?
He got 103.
He had one. I mean, one long ass catch. Was it 40, 50 yards or something like that?
Tight ends don't do that off the rip.
Yeah,
you need him. We need him.
Is everybody falling off like Dumb and Dumber houses because our Pates heads are falling off? Okay, Lecky, what's good, bro? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully, you're having a good one. Does Raider Paul say something? Okay. Anyways, it says right here. It says Raider.
I'm gonna tell you right now. ASAP. We don't need to be right now. I'm gonna say this, Low. We don't need to be reading your paragraphs, all right? And if you want to talk about the Chargers, we're not reading your fucking paragraphs. I'm telling you that I'm not, and I ain't gonna let Low do it. So if you want attention, just keep it small, all right? Keep it small. I don't need to be Low. Don't need to be wearing your fucking paragraphs. You're cool.
Yeah.
Talk about Chargers. You're good. You're great. Whatever. But and writing in the fucking uppercase letters don't fucking scare me that you're fucking tired or you're mad or something, because I don't mean shit to me. Okay? Kick it.
So
I don't want to hear that shit. Or I will take your shit off. I ain't in the mood today, bro. I ain't. Too close to game time. I ain't playing with no goddamn Charger fan. Get it right. Be mature. There you go. I like that right there. Keep it like that. You're cool, bro. Go ahead.
Right here from Silver and Black Pride. It was written up that both injuries, right here, Elan Roberts got, basically walked off the field. So did Brock Bowers. He was in the tent. It says they're releasing the Raiders injury report after practice. Jackson Power Johnson was out with concussion, perhaps suffered on Thursday. Okay. He must clear the concussion protocol to play on Tuesday. Alex Cappa will likely take his spot. If not, Bowers told reporter Thursday that he's still unsure he will play Monday, but it's hopeful. Sundays he brought it just shows people like Bowers to practice on Saturday and an extra day before the game helps. Roberts was limited Friday and should be on track to face the Chargers.
He's limited right now. He's limited.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
not questionable.
I believe it comes for the long paragraphs.
Keep it low, man. To give it a fucking sentence or two, bro. He ain't gonna read that. Switch, go over there.
No, I want
Go to
Brock
Rose
Brown
Town.
to win for us. The old man Pete's B-Day.
That's the dude I'm talking about, Lou.
Oh,
Don't read his shit if it's that long.
All right, for sure. Rose Town, what's good, bro? Salute to you, brother. Yeah, right now, man, if you guys aren't in Vegas, dude, it's supposed to be a crazy ass weekend. All weekend long, there's going to be the fights. Yeah, there's going to be the fights, and then on Saturday night, they're supposed to have Fairmont Street. If you guys are in Vegas by chance, you know what I mean. Fairmont, there's supposed to be an Eventbrite. If you go to Eventbrite, look up for the Raiders. Like I don't know exactly what they're doing, but it's supposed to be crazy.
Sunday. That's Sunday.
That's Sunday. Oh, is it Sunday? Okay. And then Saturday, shout out Dub Raider and Dub Raider. I think it's like Turf is going to be there. Severe Raider is going to be there. There's a ton of people that are going to be out there, man, running around and shit. So
the smoke thing Saturday. The smoke thing that with Turf and Myra and all that shit. It's Saturday and the event. There's a bunch that I'm invited to, bro. I don't know. Gabe, the one that Gabe's talking about, is that the one I think with dude from the dude from Lorenzo from what's it called? You got to pay to get in there. Other ones are free.
Raider Crusaders.
Yeah, the other ones are free. We'll pay $33. Gabe got tickets for that.
Yep. So it's gonna be a good fucking weekend to be in Vegas, man. Yeah, I'm flying in Monday, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, let me look at the injury report real quick. The Raiders official website. Shit. Oh, sorry, man. It's been a long fucking day. Team. Injury report right here. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted.
Mike Guerrero, what's going on?
My dog. That's my dog. So it shows right here. It says so concussion, did not participate. Landon Roberts. He had light practice today. Brock Bowers and Jackson Power Johnson did not practice. And now on the Charger side of the ball, Elijah Molden and Denzel Perryman. Oh, fucking stay hydrated. Are both did not practice. Tarheeb Steele, cornerback, calf. He did have a full practice, and Delshawn Phillips had a light practice. So game status is not really ready yet.
I was there with all kinds of motherfuckers. I heard Derwin James might not play.
Fuck. So that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
I heard he might not play. He's banged up. That's not on the port.
Nah, it doesn't show. It doesn't show him at all. He might be out.
They would say out, but he played. I don't know if he. I know he was there last week.
I'm gonna look up their. I don't even want this shit in my algorithm, but fuck it, I'll look it up on their website. Young DB, yep. No Bowers, no JPJ. Yep, that's what it's looking like.
What?
What are you saying? No Bowers, no JPJ. Yep, that's what it's looking like right now.
So we gonna have to roll with and see what Keppa's about.
Yeah. John, what's good? When you breathe a lot, it's because your body's trying to breathe more. Deep breathe and meditate. Keys on what the fuck? Bro, you on some good ones.
I don't know why you reading that shit. Unless he said some good shit on there. Yeah. I don't want to block
it doesn't show him. It doesn't show that they're out.
But this is what I mean right here. See, that now, Raider Nation is going to go H tier because of Jackson Powers Johnson. Not me. He didn't have a good game last week. He needs a recoup in my book. He did have a better game, and you can't do it because you got a concussion on Thursday. Probably going hard. That's cool. You know what I mean? But if you keep playing like that, bro, and I'm gonna reiterate what I said, Lo, that moving him to center is not gonna make it better, okay? Because obviously he didn't produce as center. That's why they made the switch. I realize that now. You know, I realize that now. Already been said that he didn't get. He doesn't learn it quick enough as much as they want to. So and it's been said. I ain't making this up, Lo. You might say, "Oh, well,
So
it's
it was
great."
good.
I love the dude. I want him to be successful. We gotta say as a nation that he had a very, very bad game Sunday.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, he was the weakest link of that offensive line. So if we can't say that, then we got to say, hey, if he can't go, let's see what Kappa got. You know what I mean? Because we won the game, he played bad, and okay, but the reason why Ascengenti didn't get it going was because of him, and 3 of those sacks were JPJ on his fault in my book. And I look at just about everybody that's respectful in the. I don't look at everybody, but people that are respectful, they say the same thing. I'm not the only one. I'm not making this up, and I didn't go off them. I watched it. We watched it, Lo, and I seen that shit, and I said he's the problem of that offensive line. So if you're the type Raider fan that JPJ can't do no wrong because we love them, then look at the tape. And it's another game we got coming on. I expect him to get better, but he's hurt. So let's see what fucking Kappa got. If we have to deal with Kappa, don't go, oh shit, it's over. Because if Kappa plays better than that, I'll take it.
Well, you got to remember Kappa, when he was playing, he had a couple good years over there playing with Cincinnati. So it's not like this was just a rookie that's barely coming in and stuff like that. He's
good point, Lo.
Yeah. He's not a rookie. It's not like, we have an all rookie line. We have a guy that was sitting there playing, even though he's playing with the second team, regardless of whatever, he's not long in the tooth neither. Like, he's a little bit older. No, he knows how to, he might end up like taking, JPJ's position. It's crazy because
bro, it's always been JPJ or Kappa. And Kappa's been like not there. Why is that? Why is that, Lo? Are you ever curious about that? Why am I seeing JPJ or Kappa on the roster? When it was starting up, like, what is? I'm thinking, what is JPJ doing? I was thinking like every other Raider fan, he's a starter. He should be there. I'm saying the dude could be an all-pro guard. Because what he was doing in the preseason, and he let me down. He let me down Sunday. And I ain't the type. You know me, Lo. I ain't the type guy. Oh, it's only one game. Bullshit. Fuck it. Get it right.
Yeah.
Get it right. See, there we go. 1 sack compared to 3. Leaky. Go to the tape as he 1 sack that he got a guy with good bend. And it was your guy. What was his name? That you was talking about that was dope over there for New England.
Which one?
That edge rusher.
Landry.
Landry got around. He went on the outside, got around Glaze one time, and he got there because, to me, I thought that he shouldn't have been doing a 7 fucking drop. I watched every play, dude. But JPJ was responsible for at least 3 of those sacks on our quarterback.
Yeah, so right here.
League is the type guy saying, oh, he should be center, will be better, and JPJ can't do no wrong. So if you're that type guy, don't argue with me because I ain't going to win.
When he came in 2018, he was a guard, but then for 5 years, with 5 years straight, he played 13, 16, 17, 16, 17, 17. So he played a lot with Cincinnati. You know what I mean? And the only thing good about Cincinnati was their offense. So it shows right here. He played showing.
You talking about Kappa?
Yeah, Kappa. Yeah.
Well, they were saying he was the weak link of that badass offense. So, that means something. I think that means something. But JPJ was the weak link of Sunday's game.
So through his career, he's only had 5 holdings, 5 false starts, and that's it. And then penalties. He's had a total of 11 penalties this whole the whole time. You know what I mean? For his 7-8 year career. You know what I mean? While going into his 8th year. So, you know what I mean? I mean, he started he started a lot of games. You know what I mean? 96, 46 with Tampa, 50 with Cincinnati. You know what I mean? So I'm not. Let me see what else.
Spytek knows him. Spytek
Yeah,
knows him. I'm
yeah,
sure.
because he
I'm
was there with
sure.
them in Tampa. Yeah,
I'm sure that um, like Pete Carroll knows him. So it's just like assurance. It
yeah.
was assurance. But I always wondered why is it or Kappa and the dude ain't even practice. He ain't even in OTAs or anything like that. They get no preseason.
Hey, he's a big ass guard too. He's not small.
But is he healthy? You know, who else is going to be in there? I don't know. I'm just saying it might be Kappa because he was always there.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know if Kappa's going to play. I'm not for sure with that, but he was the one that was behind J. It was or 1A, 1B right there. They were going at it, and Kappa wasn't even involved.
yeah.
Why is that? Why is that? I question that. But the way he played, you know, the way he played Sunday, and now I know why. You got blown up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the JPJ I expected to see out there. The baller. You know, we love the way he plays, but you got to get your footwork and technique right to be a successful offensive lineman. You got everything else, get that right, then you'll be successful.
Well, as of right now, did we get rid of? Was it who the hell did we get rid of? Not Glaze, because Glaze is starting right now. Who's the other? Mumford. We got rid of Mumford, huh? Yeah, because he's not up here. So there's Caleb Rogers that's going to be the other guard, but he's
young
on
guys, the young guys, and I'm excited about it. It might be a young guy coming up, then maybe. Kappa's not ready. It might be the young guy. I'm excited to see those guys. Excited to see that tackle out there. You know, Glaze is still young, dude. He's our right tackle. We had a problem there. You sold it up, but
Kappa. I mean, for a guard, bro, this guy's pretty fucking big. He's 6'6", bro, 312. He's a big dude.
He's a big boy. He got good footwork. You know, I don't know. You know, it's way different in Cincinnati than it is here. It's more. You know, they got.
Oh yeah, we do.
They got a better quarterback than we do, obviously, and they got receivers all over the place. When I had Boyd, Higgins, and Chase, we had that shit. Kappa will probably be good too. You know,
shit. We'll get together. I got you.
What up, Jers?
Here comes. Oh my god. Anyways, take long. No. So my thing is. Jackson Power JPJ is only like 6'3", 6'4". Yeah, he's 6'3". So I don't know, man. That this might be an advantage because they're not going to be prepared for him. I know Chargers got that real good center, number 90.
The rookie.
Yeah. But
that dude, he got a lot of. He's gonna be. He just got to get there, low. You know, young. I don't want to be too super young. You know, we're young with Glaze and freaking JPJ. JPJ's only been in the league 2 years. That's what I'm
and he's been injured a lot.
But if we, you know, it's like right now, bro. Don't you feel like the way what you hear in our chat and other chats and what people are talking to JBK, he can't do no wrong. He can't do no wrong. Or we're fucked up. You know, content creators. Or we say anything bad about JPJ. You know, if we say anything bad, we don't know what the hell we're talking about. Stop that. Look at the game Sunday. And look, you're gonna be concerned now. You're like, hey man, this guy ain't getting it. What's up?
Yeah,
his footwork fucked up.
Bosco got a question for you, big bro. He said right here. It says, "Question for Gravy. The way JPJ's playing, you think that's why they moved him to guard, or would he be playing better at center?"
He's a center, a natural center. Okay, a natural center in college. When you go to the NFL, and I know you know this, bro, that the responsibility and what you have to do as far as reading coverages, as far as you're the general of that offensive line. We all know that. I think, and it's been said, that JPJ has a problem with that. And then, we banged when he was in there with a bad football team. But maybe his responsibility wasn't, you know, maybe that's why we lost games, because his responsibility needs to be enhanced. Maybe Meredith gets that. Maybe Meredith's a smarter guy. You know, I don't want to say JPJ's dumb, but maybe in this level, it's different. It's way different. It's a lot of mental to be a center, plus being physical, and plus getting the mesh right, snapping it, seeing who's at the line, dissecting defenses, dissecting where the mic's at. Not only the quarterback does that. If you got a real great quarterback that can dissect that and tell his offensive lineman what to do, it's just protection. He just yells out, "Protect me in this way." But a center is responsible for everything that the quarterback can't see up front. The quarterback is finding where the mic is and what coverage it is. The center is responsible. This guy's in this gap. You got this guy. He calls out things for the tackle, the guards to do. JPJ doesn't get that. He takes instructions better than giving them. So he might get that later as he grooms into this role that we want him to be into. But just because he was an All-American guard in Oregon doesn't mean he could be an all-pro center. Just because he was an all-pro center in Oregon doesn't mean you're an all-pro center for the Raiders. Because we had the DB, you know, trophy winner for the best cornerback in the nation, and I don't even know he's in a practice squad. He got cut. So what does them trophies in college mean to you? You know what I'm saying? It might mean more because you're an offensive lineman, but Trey, what's his name? Trey Taylor was the best DB from the academy, right? And he got that award, and where's he at now? Looking for a job or got signed with somebody else. So what is those don't mean shit in the NFL. You got to get it. You got technique and footwork and technique and fundamentals is way more important than just hard-nosed bashing motherfucker. You got to have both. Got to have both. He doesn't have the technique fundamental part of it. He needs more. He needs more of that.
Well, see, this morning. I was at work and I seen a couple dudes wearing their Green Bay, you know, because I don't know if you guys watched the game last night. We thought, you know, Washington was going to do some shit, but you know, you got to look at some of the players' development, bro. Like on some real shit. No matter what, like, you know, when we turn around and like I remember one year, a couple of years back, I was like, man, fucking get rid of everybody and just start all rookies. You know what I mean? That would have been one of the worst things ever, because you got to look at like franchises like Green Bay, you know, Pittsburgh. They get these guys and they develop them. You know what I mean? They just don't throw them out there. There's some, you know, exceptions to the rules, but JPJ came in and if he's a natural center and they're putting him at guard, that means that he's not ready. Plus, he was injured last year. You know what I'm saying? And then he was injured with concussions and then with like a knee issue or whatever other issue. And now he's getting a concussion again. And then also in college, he was having concussion issues as well. So he's pretty prone to that. So there's sometimes, even though we like these players, there might be a possibility that these guys might not even pan out.
I get it, bro. I get it.
You
know, I get it. The way we feel about JPJ, I would want a monster like that on my team,
of course.
But when you're in this type of offense, when you run, it's important for you to have fundamental sound football. You can't make mistakes like that, or sacks happen. And Gino could get hurt. Gino could fumble the ball, and then they tell it, it's your fault, bro. I seen it, bro. I see an offensive line play all the time, and he didn't do a real good job. But just because he's JPJ and all this and that, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, doesn't mean that he's going to be good. Obviously, you know, the staff thinks he would be a better guard than a center. And usually that meshes pretty good. But he's in his second year. He's learning the pro game. He's like, guards do so much nowadays in football, though. The revolution of football is different. We're used to, okay, let's get fucking, you know, Lincoln Kennedy out there with his big fat ass and go out there and just fucking monster people. If JPJ was playing in that era, yes. But Lincoln Kennedy will tell you right now, fundamentals and technique 100% matters more than bulldozing motherfuckers over.
Yeah.
He'll tell you that. He always does.
See, if you really look at it with Alex Kappa starting, man, we got 1, 2, 3, and we got 4 veterans on there. The one that's kind of, young in the tooth is going to be DJ Glaze. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when on that one stunt that they pulled, you know what I mean? JPJ looked lost. He had his hands on that defensive end or defensive.
And let that other guy go. Let that other guy go.
Right in the middle. You know what I mean? Yeah. And a lot of this is what the offensive line is supposed to do. The offensive line is supposed to actually make fucking holes and make some shit happen for the running back. A lot of the blitz pickups, shout out Genty. Genty was the reason why Geno missed a lot of fucking sacks. He was catching people off the edge. He was catching them on the inside. A lot of people were sent back and said, "Oh, he only got 38 yards, 19 all 19 carries." But a lot of those were negative, bro, because it was towards the end of the game. They were stacking the line. Maybe JPJ was already feeling like, having that concussion come on because he looked lost, bro. He looked lost.
He said he got it Thursday.
Yeah. Well, I don't. However, he got it. What do you do? Like, you know what I mean?
Practice. You got to practice. Those guys are bad.
Yeah, but like, practice, bro. If he's in practice getting concussions, bro, that's not a good sign.
No, it's not.
That's not a good sign. And it's not that I want to take away from him or anything like that or shoot him down for whatever reason. But look, in order, and this is what I was trying to get back with the Green Bay. Green Bay has players that develop in long times. Aaron Rodgers, when Favre was there, Aaron Rodgers, everyone's like, man, why are you going to spend this number 1 pick, you know what I mean, on Aaron Rodgers? Let him develop. Look at what Aaron Rodgers did. Now you got Jordan Love. Look at what Jordan Love did. So there's a process that the Raiders have not done. They try to do the quick fix and get the best player possible, but everybody has to learn the tempo of the game because, quarterbacks, they can sit back and take their time because players are not that fast. Or some of these linemen that they have in front of them in college are a lot bigger than some of these smaller guys that are just playing for college. You know what I mean? Because what is it, like 1%, maybe 2% of the college football players across country are actually in the NFL, maybe a little bit more. But yet at the same time, they all need to develop. Everybody needs to develop. The reason why Parham actually developed because he was over there with Colton Miller. Colton Miller kept him on his side and did whatever he had to do. You know what I mean? So you see that. And think about our old center. What the fuck was his name that went to the Chargers and is not even playing? Fucking James. Yeah, Andre James. Did the Raiders put a fucking a center in professional football, and he did a great job for never ever playing fucking center. We are not doing that no more. That's why you get a guy like Kappa that comes in as a veteran, maybe had a couple bad, years, whatever, whatnot, but him and Meredith can get together, do some shit, and then, you know what I mean, he can help Glaze on the other side, pick up those stunts, you know what I mean, and see what he can actually do because he's seen a lot of football. You need guys to develop on all levels of the fucking on the field, right? But see, the only way Genty is going to be able to actually do anything is the fact that he has veteran players opening up the hole for him, and he's not fucking having to cover these younger guys as a rookie coming in. Now, I'm not saying that's not good for him, especially on passing plays or whatever, whatnot. But if they have to audible out of something, and he doesn't pick up those fucking those blitzers or anybody coming on the inside, the outside, whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? He's doing more work with the offensive line than anything. And that's not what he's here for. It's supposed to be the opposite. So, I mean, I see Kappa coming in. Even if there's a possibility of JPJ, I think we should sit him, personally. I'm not saying that he doesn't have the style of Richie. Everyone tries to compare him to Richie Incognito and stuff like that.
That's bad, bro. What the fuck what did Incognito do? Tell me. Everybody, you just like what the fuck did he do for us?
Yeah, he was a brawler. He was an asshole. Who gives a shit?
Obviously, that don't work. He's not. Yeah. Don't. We 2.0 people. He's not.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
No, I agree. I completely agree. So, this coaching staff, Pete, with all the time that he's had, he knows that we got to develop fucking, players. You know what I mean? And obviously, everyone's sitting there bitching of that Pete Carroll's son, has seen it, you know what I mean, and like running the offensive line, and they're sitting there bitching about it. He's been around ball his whole fucking life. He was an offensive line coach for a long time. You know what I mean? And yeah, he played different. He coached up different positions, which is only valuable for a better coach. So he knows what to see here, there, and so forth and so forth. So for me, bro, like I think Kappa might be not the answer, but it might be able to let Jency get some fucking plays, some good plays. You know what I mean? So
if it is Kappa or one of the young guys, Selly, we ain't got. He has a concussion, dude. So we got to deal with it. I'm not saying it is Kappa, but when you were looking at the lineup, you've seen Kappa play. And anybody on our offensive line could have played better than what JPJ did Sunday.
Yeah. Well, remember,
you were happy with that. You were happy with that. What?
Kappa was a part. Wasn't Kappa a part of the team that beat us in the playoff? I think he was.
I don't remember. I'm not saying it's very good. It can be Kappa. If you're impressed, and there it is. You're looking forward for JPJ to satisfy you, and he didn't. Let's go game by game, bro. Come on. I go, he's gonna ball out now. He's a dog. Okay, bring it out. Let's see. I'm not gonna sit here and say, all right. Good job, bro.
Pyro, what's good?
What up, Pyro? D Menace, my boy. Can't wait to see you, bro. I'm gonna look out for you.
We gotta find you. Gotta find D Menace Monday, bro. Pyro, what's good, bro? Salute to you. One back in, I'm not giving up on him. We're not saying we're giving up on him.
It's like a bat signal when D Menace is around. You see it. Right there. Hey, we're not saying Cash Lord. Cash Lord, bro. I gotta say what's up, bro. My Fresno partner. Yes, good to see you this morning, man. He was raided out, bro. When I seen him, I fucking looked tired, bro. He raided out, bro. My boy D, my boy Cash Lord. What's up?
Yeah, Verselli, bro. We're not giving up on him, bro. But the first 5 games of the season last year, he didn't play, and then he came in, and then and then he's being moved around, so he's not fitting. Something's up. Like, I'm not saying that he cannot be an all-pro moving forward, but yet at the same time,
I ain't the only one saying this, though. I ain't the only one saying this, Zelly. All right, you had a bad game. Okay, erase that. Let's go. But you're hurt, bro. Now, so
Lando, what's up?
I'm looking forward to a different people. I'm not gonna pump up a hurt guy with a concussion. Usually it doesn't work out. Usually on Thursday, right now on Friday, it doesn't pan out, bro. Yeah. You don't play. You got a concussion. You're on protocol, so it doesn't take. It matters how serious it is. There's different stages. You know that,
right?
And we have to find out. But if he gets in there, he needs to do better. I don't care if he's not in. I don't care if he's in there. Just play better than you did, bro. Improve.
Yeah.
Just play better.
But yet at the same time, you don't want a guy out there just like the same thing with Brock Bowers. Like Brock Bowers is like one of those guys, right? You don't need them out there if they're injured. You don't need them out there, you know what I mean, to possibly further injury. And if we're going to let him develop, he's going to have to sit back. He's going to have to sit back. He's going to have to get better. You know what I mean? Because they get hit in the head a lot. When like on those goal lines, you're going to need a bigger guy in a guard position to get, you know what I mean, to get like Jency in, you know what I mean?
Who needs to develop, JPJ or Bowers?
I'm not saying develop.
Bowers don't need no development. He don't need a development.
No. I'm saying JPJ. But I'm saying is, if we're going to use these guys and they're going to be these guys that are going to be there, they're going to need to be able to be ready for it. You know what I mean? Injury free, so forth and so forth. Now, a lot of the guys, they get banged up, and it's a very violent sport. I get it, but yet at the same time, you guys got to realize, man, if you're injured and you're injury prone, you might have to sit back a little bit and let shit fucking develop for themselves. You know what I mean? Get healthy. I'll be at the game Monday too. Let's go. Hell yeah, Verselli, let's roll. Shit, we'll be out there. Shit,
what up, Lou?
You better pick up that run game or it's Cuddy's. yeah.
Absolutely.
Loon was good, bro. Salute. Hey, if you got Loon this Saturday, right? The pool party. If you guys are in Vegas this weekend, Loon's having a party. Go over there to Loon's channel on Lunatic, the Raider Allegiance. I apologize, but Loon's gonna be having a party on Saturday, man. It's a pool party, so him and I forgot what's his girl's name. I can't remember. Sorry.
Miss Peaches, Raider Peaches.
Miss Peaches, Raider Peaches. There you go.
Very nice lady. Real funny.
Yeah, she's hella cool. She was hella nice.
They made for each other. Bro. They made for each other. Hey, I want a little known gonna be there. Hey, you gotta be a certain age, Lou? Tell me that real quick, bro. You gotta be a certain age. Cause I got my daughter with me. I roll solo. She got things to do over there too. She's shopping, look around. She's a Raider fan too. She wants to go to right off the rip. She wants to hit the Raider image, but it's inside the stadium.
I think it's open though. I think it's open.
She had to roll up all up in the stadium though to get there. But all right.
Well, no, I mean I think the stadium. I think the Raider image is open, like normal hours.
I know the store has to be open because you got to be able to go, but. She wants to get a jersey. She's like, I'll buy me a jersey. Let me get lit. All right. Hey, but you mentioned Green Bay. Them white unis last night were fucking dope, bro. I love that. Was dope shit right there, bro. Them white Green Bay Packer unis. Did you like that shit? That was clean, bro. That shit was clean. Clean that shit. Oh. My dad would have been happy with that shit.
So on Sunday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Paris Pool, all ages and free to enter. There you go.
I'm there.
There you go. Oh, the pool is all ages. Okay, shit. There it is. Cash Lord was right. Shout out Cash. Yeah.
About what? What's he well about this time? I know he was right on Derek Carr. I know that. Yeah. We just talked about fantasy and shit. We trying to make a trade.
Over. Christian Wilkins is a special guest at the pool party. I ain't going. Fuck that. I'm definitely not going. I stopped smoking weed.
Stop smoking what? I ain't kicking it with you then, bro. What's up, man?
That's what's up. Shit.
Something's wrong. This ain't D Menace right here.
Nah, that's not the right D Menace.
Somebody took his shit.
Hey, good for you, brother.
Yeah.
Oh shit. This is Jake Long. Oh man.
What's up? But for that, our running game, what people were saying, it needs to improve. We need to get it going. It was successful. That play action really, really worked for us against New England. So, and we established that just in the first half. We established the play action in the first half, but we didn't score any points. We got turnovers in the first half and didn't score any points off them. We need to do that. We need to check that out and address that. I'm sure that was on Pete Carroll's mind. We got to score when we get the ball back. And we have always done that. And then defensively, we looked solid in the second half. Things changed.
I said all ages. Now Drake wants to come. Fucking lose. You stupid.
I got a young one with me.
So there's another story coming out right now. Apparently, this is the 13th time that Pete Carroll and Harbaugh fucking are going at it. I remember, did Harbaugh like hit him pretty hard on the back, like when they were playing in college? Like he hit him and he was like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?" I think it was. There's been a rivalry for a long time, bro. Yep.
They're 6-6 against each other from
that's crazy.
From USC all the way to they were in the same division in San Francisco, so they played each other a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's more than that.
I think so. Somebody has to
13 games.
Yeah.
They probably played 13 games as NFL coaches, not even counting fucking USC. They were in the same. They were in a Pac-12, USC and Stanford against each other, and I'm pretty sure USC went on that shit because when Pete Carroll had USC, they were dope. Okay, May Spitfire, welcome back. Good to see you again. How you doing?
What's up, May Spitfire? What up?
She got concerns with the offensive line. It's gonna be a good game, man. Look, I think it's gonna be a physical game, and whoever's physical enough will get it. And then we need to protect our quarterback. I don't want 4 sacks. That's not good. Can't say, oh well, we'll do better is a good thing to say, but sold up. 0 sacks this game against our quarterback. He doesn't need that shit.
So this is the record. So through college, Harbaugh leads 2-1. Stanford versus USC. In NFL, Carroll leads 5-4, and then combined college and NFL 6-6. So yeah, 6-6. Nah, that was Harbaugh and Jim Schwartz. Oh, okay, they almost went at it over. They have words. They don't like each other. So what's good, bro? Shit, I haven't hollered at you in a minute. I hear Joe Alt's pretty good. Yeah, Joe Alt's pretty much the only really a good offensive lineman that they got right now. But he is good. He is good. But I think Crosby he pressured fucking what's the name a lot, and then the other right tackle, because Joe Alt's right tackle, the other left tackle, what's the name's out for the season. So yeah.
Joe Alt, Max Crosby didn't do shit on Joe Alt.
That's up.
He didn't do nothing on Joe Alt. They're saying that Joe Alt's his daddy. He got pissed at that. He got pissed at that. Joe Alt's his daddy. That's what they say.
Damn.
They didn't do shit on Joe Alt. Not a pressure, none of that. The fucking god of pressures, Max Crosby, didn't get a pressure on Joe Alt.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, it is. So hold back on that, bro. Hold back. Oh, you said Joe Alt's a damn good fucking football player in his second year.
Yeah,
he was a rookie going against Max Crosby. Imagine that.
Yeah. Well, he was a number 1 draft pick, no?
Mm-hmm. He was Jim Harbaugh's first draft pick. I think no. Yeah, he was there. He's been there 2 years. He's in his second year. He was first draft pick. He went before we got Bowers. But we need Bowers to play it, bro. We need Bowers to be in there. We can't say, Michael Mayer's going to do what Brock Bowers does. And we all know that he can't. A really, really, really good tight end for us is Michael Mayer. And I'm glad he's back in football. Looked like he got his mind right. He's an all-around, soon-to-be, I hope, great tight end for us. But both of them with Bowers, that connection, that dynamite that we got right there. If it blasts, it'd be good. It'd be good. Because it looked like that's the end thing right now, was to get tight end. Did you see last night, bro? Ertz and his other guy, fuck. It was like I never got beat. I never got beat in one day in fantasy, fucking 20-something points from a fucking tight end, 2 tight ends. I never got beat like that. Like, son of a fuck, who the receivers anymore? Dink, 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 dink. Hit the tight end. I guess the NFL's doing that. Get your quarterbacks in the flow, but deep in the game when you need to win, that's what you need to get to your receivers. But let's hope. They don't have a receiver. Ertz is not like Bowers. So if Bowers could take over that game, then let's do it. So get it done. And then get Genty involved. We have to do that. We have to do that. I'm not scared of Najee Harris, but that rookie, we got to see what he got. I'm not scared of the Chargers, period. Herbert does his thing with us, but we get to him, you be eliminated. Got to eliminate Herbert. You eliminate Herbert, fuck it. You win the game.
Yeah. I know that they're going to try to run the ball just because our interior, but I think they're sleeping on Booker, bro. Booker, like, really, really, he was shedding double blocks and all kinds of stuff, man. He was getting some lot of good pressure, man. A lot of good pressure on that running game. Yeah. Monster.
He went in and moved his way up. Everybody was big time. Lalu was gonna have a monster season. He just ran right through his ass and threw him in the second squad real quick. I said, fuck. Not super duper big guy, but he got arms and he got a get off that people can't hang with. Can't hang with that dude. So if he does that, I'm cool with him right now. Cool with Booker right now. He did a great job. Did a really, really good job against medium offensive line. They're getting it started over there. Offensive line rise in New England, but I think this offensive line will be better. Because they got a quarterback to protect. So, and I know Harbaugh, that's his mainstay, is getting a good offensive line, protect my little gold chip that's back there, and that's why he picks lineman number one, our first round pick. They got a couple
like he's saying, Palomar pick 6 to the house. I'm calling it. Let's go. Shit, I'm excited, bro.
He's playing good too. They have good receivers, but they're older guys. You can't. McConkey, I'm worried about. We didn't stop him last year with what we had. Even with JB in there, we had was Jack Jones there? I don't remember. He just. Kai Blue Kelly had a great game. Still not sold on Eric Stokes. You can't make me do it until I see something from him. He was just there. He had a good game. He was just there. Our pressure messed up New England and it made them look good. But Kai Blue Kelly got threatened and he got PBUs, bro. He got pass breakups. Eric Stokes was just there for me. He was a blah. Leave him alone. They were going for the Kai Blue Kelly was covering people. And
Hey, shout out Raider D87, bro. He says, "What about Thomas? What do you think?" It says shows right here the best year that he had. He was a 4th round pick in 2018, and that was his best year that he had. He had 333 yards, 2 touchdowns. He hasn't had a touchdown in the last 1, 2, 3, 4. Going on his 5th year, he hasn't had a touchdown. Last year he had like really good numbers was in 2023, and all he had was he was 5 of 5 for the whole season, and only had 56 yards. So that's not really too good. You know what I mean? So of course we want the best player. But in fact, no worries for us to show the fact that we really don't believe Jacoby deserves number 1 receiver money. Bosco, I don't think he deserves the top like Scary Terry type money, but yet Scary Terry didn't do shit yesterday. You know what I mean? So yeah, he didn't do nothing. So, and he got all that bread and stuff like that. Debo is more effective than anything. I believe he deserves to get paid, but yet at the same time, personally, I think that, he doesn't deserve the full bag, but I would say get him comfortable. You know what I mean?
I don't think he's asking for that, man.
The Chargers are talking to you.
I don't think he's asking for all that money. He knows what he's worth, and we just got to agree with it. Okay. Imagine our team without Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, it'll be.
He's not keeping our team for hostage. He just wants to get paid more. Hasn't he done enough?
I think so.
Hasn't he done enough for us to fucking say, all right, dude, why do we break dudes down to size now when they all of a sudden they get paid? We paid Max Crosby almost $200 million for 5 sacks and he was hurt. Think about that.
Yeah.
Never got a defensive player of the year. Never had more than 15 sacks in a season. I'm not dogging the dude, but he better do some shit this year, or we all should be thinking, you know what? Is this guy worth it? It takes one. That's it. You got paid, dude. Let's go. You got sacks, right? You put pressure. That's what I want to see, Max. I want more. Why can't he give me more? Because Kobe Myers has done that for us, man. Always up there getting us clutch shit. And they were we don't want to pay him this amount, man. We don't want to do this. I understand outrageous. I know what that is. He's not expecting that.
Here we go, Ike. I wish Brock and JPJ were playing. Now y'all going to have excuses. Shout out, Ike. Shit. That's true, Gravy. Give him Cooper money with a little extra. Yeah. You're the number one, but number ones are on teams. Yeah, so the odds man has negative Chargers negative 3.5 man point spread. So I don't know. We don't make injuries as excuses like Chargers fans.
They're plus or minus. We got 3. we're 3 points favor. We can't be home dogs, are we? I don't know.
Says Raider who calls him a call. I don't even know who the fuck that is, bro. So what's wrong with JPJ? He has a concussion again. Yeah.
So Raiders still there. Be concerned with that because you have problems with it, and I don't want a concussed dude that came off a bad game playing in a game, against these guys. Playing against these guys. So if we could do anything, I want him in there. Believe you me, I want him to. I know he wants to do this right, and I know he knows he had a bad game. Everybody's talking about it. If you're saying that JPJ had a good game or whatever, you were out the loop, spaced out, not watching the football game. People with basic knowledge knew that, hey, this guy ain't getting it done. You have to get it done, dude. No chances. Fuck. Just because he's JPJ and he's untouchable doesn't mean he can't do nothing bad, And moving him to center ain't gonna fucking make our offensive line better. It's gonna make it worse, really, in my book. Because you don't get it. You can't get it.
Yeah, prediction that I'm looking at right here, just saying that it's going to be like 25-21, 27-23.
No love, bro. That's no love. Fuck. We better do something about that. We get no love in the fucking, even in Vegas. Fuck. I'm gonna throw
imagine coming home and getting no love. That's cold.
I'm gonna throw something down on that. Well, people expect because of Harbaugh, ain't nobody giving us no chance. I bet you we're underdogs until we start winning, until we start, consistently doing it. It's going to take us a lot of games, bro, to probably be a home favorite unless we play a shitty team, bro.
Yeah.
It might be, look at our schedule, bro. I don't know, have it in front of me, but, we're going to be an underdog against Washington.
Yep.
We're probably going to be an underdog. I don't know who we play after that, but. I think we might be an underdog against Dallas, maybe. Unless we win these games. We win these games. I think it's going to be a game like that. I agree with the Raider League. I believe we lose. It's going to be one of these teams is going to be a decisive game like that.
Yeah. See, but a lot of people are like, Geno Smith came out, man. Like he showed his game. He showed exactly why he came over here, why he's, marinated for a long time. You know what I mean? Remember, he was under Pete Carroll, and this is what I was talking about earlier about Green Bay. Geno, you know what I mean, was under Russ. You know what I mean? And he watched Russ, waited for his time to shine and stuff like that, so he got time to develop. All the time before that, he was just thrown to fucking to the wolves with bad teams and stuff like that. So he actually has, you know what I mean, that this is like his time, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Barring injury and stuff, but Geno is accurate. He's focused. He knows how to play the game. He even admitted, I tried. He goes, I should have threw that ball better. He goes, but it got tipped, whatever, whatnot. But yet at the same time, there's two different Genos. Geno that plays outdoors is dramatically different than a Geno that plays indoors. He's actually a better quarterback playing indoors. So now that we're at home, stuff like that, man, and this is going to be his first game. You think he's gonna slack? Nope. He's gonna get in there, bro. He's gonna get in there, and even if he doesn't,
he's playing a better team, though. He's playing a better team. Better.
I think they have a better secondary than the defensive line.
Who, this team? I've been saying that. I've been saying that their secondary is better than their pressure, but
So that means that Genty, the way it's gonna look is like Genty's gonna eat, bro. That's what it should be.
It ain't gonna eat if we don't get that shit together up front, bro. You know what I mean? And that's why and Geno was playing so well with that play action, and it's weird that he kind of abandoned the run a little bit, but let Geno go off. You know what I mean? With play action and the running game in the early stages of that game, if you watch it, develop that play action, and Geno Smith does it so good, does it so well. Play action, he extends his arm. It looked like Genty had the football, and these guys are linebackers. You can't wait for that. You got to react to it, right? So he does it so well. The linebackers are out of the picture, and then when you're throwing the ball, they're not covering nobody. That's why Bowers was there. That's why Myers was there. That's why on that backside over, cross body throw that he had, that was design play. That's a design play now. Everybody says a quarterback don't throw off balance against your body. If you're in the middle of the field, it will work. If you don't see a linebacker there and you're playing man like they were, the Thornton just runs straight and takes that corner out of the way, and all you got big ass Michael Myers on a safety coming up. You don't want none of that. Perfect play call, design play call. It wasn't an accident.
Hey, but yet it was thrown kind of high, and Myers got that catch though. He
ain't throwing it with the proper technique. They practiced it a lot to make it work. You have to rep that over and over and over for it to make it work. It's all in the vicinity. Go get it, man.
It looked like he was ready to run, but the way he threw that ball, he was off kilter. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you throw awkward like that, it's all right to throw that way now. Because I see it all the time. I see crossbody, but their feet aren't set. It's a bad position to throw the football, and usually bad things happen when you do that. But I don't advise it at a young age. But Geno Smith, he's a vet, and and Chip Kelly, obviously, you can see the trust in him that would work. And they seen something, do play action, look like you're going one way, and then cross your body. He's gonna be open. Do it. See if he can do it. They probably ripped that hundreds of times already, and they got it, man. Great play. They probably ain't gonna see it again, but when it worked, it worked. They got a first down and moved the chains, and we. I don't know if we scored or not after that, but it was a big game.
Yeah,
it was good.
It was. All right, man. Gravy, I gotta get some rest, bro. So let's get these scores in and a couple key points of the game, and then we'll talk about it. So, give me 3 points of the game, or so this is what we usually do when we're doing the games. 3 things you want to see for the team, 1 player that you think is going to have a good game, and then also the score. So usually we do that, you know what I mean? But Gabe's not here right now and stuff. But yeah. So go for it, Gravy. Talk to me.
I need Genty. I don't know if I have 3, but I need Genty needs to go off. Needs to get active. We need to see this guy get active. They put him in space. I think we're going to see a lot of Genty out in space by throwing him the football. I think he has that range to do it. We can get him out there in some way or another with a screen, or develop a screen for him and to get him going like that. If Ashton Genty is in space, that's very, very dangerous, bro. Very, very dangerous when he's in space. So I'm not saying break away, all that stuff, but when he's in space, you're going to get yards. Because then he can move, he's shifty, he can do that. Ashton Genty needs to get going as far as the passing game, and he needs to get going running too, obviously. Want that offensive line to improve. No sacks. No threats on Geno. We know what Geno does when he has a pocket. They pass protect in the second half very well. Very well. Our quarterback got 300-something yards. It wasn't the distance of the throws. They just kept going to everybody. They're open. So Brock Bowers is very important. He gets it together and healthy. Brock Bowers is in there. My score is going to change. But I'll say if Brock Bowers plays, it's going to be a decisive game. Brock Bowers is going to go off, and it's going to be a 32, 14, 17 game if Brock Bowers plays, because they ain't got nobody that can stop that dude. There ain't a lot of people that can shut down. There's only been one person that shut him down, and then he doesn't play for that. So we'll wait till then. But if he does that, if Brock Bowers plays healthy, they're not going to play him if he's not healthy. So
right.
That'll be the factor of the game right there. But I say if Raiders win, it's going to be decisively. Now, there's 21, 20 games, all that shit. I don't like that. I don't want that.
I want to see a good game. No matter what.
That's the advantage of the Chargers if it's that close, because they got a quarterback. You got to give it up that their quarterback is better than ours. So he could do things. We got Herbert ain't no slouch. So,
yeah, no.
But if Max gets to him, Kuntz gets to him, if a miracle happens and Tyree Wilson does it again, the dudes like that need to be consistent. Trey Tucker needs to be consistent. You know, I don't want to see Trey Tucker. I don't want to get tossed like I got reactions of, hey, what do you think about Trey Tucker now? Okay, do it again. You know what I mean? The problem I have with Trey Tucker is he disappears for 5-6 games, and we don't talk about him anymore. He can't do that. Do it again, dude. And I'll start talking about you in a good way.
Yeah.
You know, great game, touchdown. I can't say nothing bad about it. But after that touchdown, where did he go?
Yeah.
So he needs to get.
Well, he did get that catch towards the end of the series to keep us.
He got 2 catches. They were great. They were good.
He's making key plays, bro. He's making key plays. The plays that he's actually making, for me, Tucker, are crucial. You know what I mean, to keep us moving. Keep the ball moving and stuff like that.
I understand that, but don't disappear. Don't disappear on me.
My keys of the game, bro, is I think we need to contain Herbert, and that's going to start with the defensive line. That's one of the biggest things that I want to see right there. Herbert's not good under pressure, but he is elusive. So for me, and he does use his feet. You know what I mean? Coming from Oregon, that's what he's done. If there's any kind of opening in the middle and stuff like that, if that pocket isn't collapsing on him, you know what I mean? That's where we're going to need it. So it's like Butler's going to have a good game. You know what I mean? Tyree played pretty well, man. I know it's his 3rd year, but Max Crosby's going to have to either do some stunts and go to the other side, switch it up, do whatever they got to do. You know what I mean? But I think if we keep Herbert contained, then our linebackers will eat. Our linebackers will eat because they're going to have to revert to the running game. You know what I mean? Hampton's he's no slouch, bro. Like he didn't look bad. A lot of people were talking shit, but he actually not too bad, bro.
He didn't look good. He didn't look good either. He didn't look
great, but he wasn't bad. You know what I mean? So
he wasn't a factor in that game.
Exactly.
That wasn't the reason why they won. They won because of Herbert.
Yeah. So that's going to be one for me. Also, one of the things I was saying earlier about development, man. You got to get some playing time. The playing time for these cornerbacks, the cornerbacks are going to have their handfuls. So that containment is going to change everything, bro. So as far as key player that I want to see really, really do the thing, I'm looking at Devin White again, bro. I want to see Devin White do his thing. Devin White played.
Devin White for the Chargers? You want Devin White to shine?
No.
I don't want Devin White to shine.
What's the name that we got? Our linebacker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I want him to come do what he has to do. He had a real good game, bro. He was there. Like the defense, I think for me.
I thought you meant Derwin James. My bad.
No, not Derwin James. No. That's not even close. Devin White, Derwin James.
I'm all fucked up, dude. I'm open.
Yeah, but Devin White, man, he had a fucking hell of a game, man. I want to see that again. Elandon Roberts, man, he's gonna be a big, and if he can stay, injury free. I don't know if they're gonna put a brace on his arm or whatever. Not that's gonna be bad for him tackling. So I think Devin White's gonna be the guy that's gonna actually pull up. Cousin, stop it! Don't do it! Shout out Cuzzo. Shout out 2 times.
Kick him out, kick his ass out. Got him, man. Yeah. That piano.
He's a diuretic fan, man. But no, but yeah, those keys of the games. But I want to see Devin White have that breakout game. Again, I want him to be a little bit more solid. I mean, continue what Devin White is known to do, man. He's known to shut down fucking defenses by himself. He's known to be all over the fucking field, and I want to see that definitely. As far as the offensive side of the ball, man, I kind of want to see Thornton. I want to see Thornton against these, this good secondary. I want to see what he's going to do. He's going to be able to break open, get some good fucking, I know Jency's going to have a good game. I can feel it already. Because just due to the fact that the Chargers have a weak defensive line, the secondary is going to be coming up. A lot of people aren't going to want to go heads up with Jency, man. That guy was going to run through you. So, my score prediction, bro, I'm gonna go 24-10 Raiders. I'm gonna go 24-10 Raiders.
You gotta fuck Herbert up. Dude.
Yeah,
You get a chance, fuck him up. Fuck his ass up. Fuck him. I don't give a shit about that dude. I'll blow his ass up, bro. No holdback. No holdback on this dude. That's what he gets. That's what he needs. People don't do that to him. Like, fuck him up. Then we'll win the game. Like I said.
Yeah.
You know, don't slack off just because he's a quarterback. Fuck him up. He doesn't get that. He don't get this. He don't get Mahomes love. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a tough dude. You know, so he'll run and blow you. He'll hit you. He won't. You know, he'll put a shoulder into you. When he does shit like that, fuck him up. If he wants some, get him, dude. Blow his ass up. He does that, bro. He won't run straight out of bounds. He'll try to get a 1 or 2 extra yards. And dude, fuck him up when he does that shit. Blow his ass up. That's what I want.
I keep saying I hope it's not so all a factor. Jamal Adams, yeah. I like we're gonna break the Chargers. They had a rough game last week. Yeah, they did. It didn't look that good because Kansas City didn't look like Kansas City. Make Devin White spy on Herbert. Yeah. You know what I mean? Keep his eye on the backfield. Watch Herbert and make sure they contain him, man. I agree. So what'd you put the score at, Gravy?
Bowers plays. It's going to be a decisive win, like 32-17, 32-14, or something like that.
Yeah.
That if it doesn't, I could see a 27-24 type game like that.
Yeah.
The Raiders. I think the Raiders will win. But we need Bowers there. We need our best player on the field.
Yeah. Chargers beat the Chiefs and think that they're going to be Super Bowl contenders. They hype up everything every year. Yeah. One of the things that I got to say about Kansas City, no matter what, I think they lost like 3 of the first 4, and then they won a Super Bowl that year. So I'm not Kansas City. I think there was one of the years that they won a Super Bowl. They lost their first 3 out of the 4 games, bro. Everyone was like,
no one's ever done that.
It was something like that. They had a lose at the first 4 games of the season. They were like either even or whatever not, but they don't look right. But I believe that. I really, really do. I'm not too sure, but yeah. But
I think it's 0-2. I think it was like 0-2, and no one's ever gone that way, but not 0-2.
Well, no, I'm not saying 3 in a row. I'm saying they lost like 3 out of the 4, and then they went on a fucking run, won like 4, 5, 6 games. They went to the Super Bowl, bro. Trust me, I remember that shit. I actually remember hearing somebody saying it too as well. But Kansas City for the last couple of years, they haven't been coming out the gate strong. So they probably had a bad game. Everybody was arguing, so Herbert just kind of took advantage of it, man, and got some good fucking plays and lucky. Cuz I need a cosign. Did we use to ride mopeds when we were Halloween? Yeah. Hell yeah, we did. We used to ride the sprees right here in the alley and shit. Yeah, hell off topic because laugh all you want, but we know we got Herbert year 2, Harbaugh year 2. Pete needs us to lay out Harbor and to fuck it. Yeah, but regardless of whatever, I'm not saying that they're not a formidable team or whatever. We're not Chargers, but there's a lot. They are.
We got a good team. They're better than New England. So it ain't gonna be easy.
Yeah,
it's easy. We have the best player on the field on our team. The best player on the field is going to be Brock Bowers. Okay, so if he's there, the advantage is for us. So once you see Brock Bowers not questionable and shit like that, I could guarantee you that fucking 3.5 is going to go like this, bro. It's going to go down. So take the bet right now. You win the money if you're going for it.
Yeah, but I'm going to go 27-10, bro. I think that that little hype train that they had is gonna be shut down pretty quick.
Well, it wasn't really a hype train with the fans, but
Yeah.
it wasn't it was a good win over Kansas City because everybody thinks Kansas City's this and that, but they're gonna be. I think Kansas City's gonna be back. You know what I mean? But it's not. It was a good win. It was a good win. So
yeah, I'm not knocking them at all.
Take
Now,
it, enjoy it.
Broncos look like shit.
Yeah, but it's the hype for a certain quarterback is way too overhyped, and that's what you get for Bo Nix can't do no wrong. They're just like that too, bro. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, you're the lowest rated quarterback in the NFL, dude. 31% fucking quarterback rating. Get out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that shit. Barely squeaking out a game. Yeah. But,
yeah, but it's gonna be a good game, man. We're gonna try to go live. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring all the stuff, but we might go live on IG or whatever or not, or maybe set something up. We might just be on our phones and stuff like that. Oh, shout out So. That's another thing. And Ike and fucking ASAP, bro. Chargers have never won a game that matters ever. Now, let's be clear. The Chargers are 4-14 against playoff teams. Since Herbert's been there, 4-14. Let that shit sink in. You know what I'm saying? They got in last year over on a technicality, right? You know what I mean? So the thing is, the Chargers have not won, even with Harbaugh, even though they've won a few games, they have not won any important games as of recent. Since the Herbert era. You know what I mean? So the trophy case.
The thing that gets me that we weren't a playoff team. We're on the other side of that.
Yeah,
we're on the other side of that.
And that's another thing too. We lost to you guys a lot. I'm not gonna lie, a lot. Every game that I coached in LA, we lose.
Against us. He's 6-2 against us, or something like that. In the last couple of games.
Yeah. But yet there
was
the
last 4 years he's 6-2. He's 6-2. We got the fucking 60-something point game that they gave up on the coach that game, and then I get one more game. But that's not good, man. His odds against us is good.
Yeah.
So we got to stop that shit. Gotta fuck him up.
So said the trophy case has nothing but dust and spiderwebs and tears in it. D-Meta said they don't even have a trophy case.
Exactly. They don't even have one. They win divisions, you know what I mean? And they don't just do nothing.
Yeah.
They win divisions and they win games, but being
the Raiders have
never
given up 63 points neither.
Yeah, but they forget that. They think Harbaugh's gonna change all that. We're fucking tight now. Hey, I'll give it to you. We were 0-2 against them. I was there watching that shit. We even knocked fucking Herbert out and we still lost the fucking game. Remember? We still lost the fucking game. So that was another era. I don't want to bring that shit up, but
bro, that's almost a fucking year, almost like fucking 100 years ago, bro.
Yeah, I know. It was a long time ago. That's why I don't never reiterate the past. Maybe you can bring up last year, but we didn't win a game in the division. Let's stop that shit right now. Let's end that shit right now. Let's end that shit. 25.
37 plus 25, that's what? Fucking, my math is off. I'm fucking hella tired. Usually I'm pretty good at math.
What happened? What is it? What do you say?
So 37 years, so 2000 plus 25, so that's what? 62 years you guys have won the fucking Super Bowl, bro. And that was AFL, bro. Oh,
look
shit.
At this. I guess you could go off if you want.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
run with Gabe. What do you have to say?
What up, man?
Perfect. You look weird, man. You look weird in the car, bro. You already there?
Dang.
You already there? Oh, I'll tell you what, Gabe. I'll tell you this right now.
I have to make it to my godson's birthday. I have to make it to my godson's soccer game in the morning. Then I'm leaving from there.
Oh, for sure.
Happy birthday to you, godson.
Oh yeah.
No, not happy birthday. It's just a soccer game. Soccer game in the morning.
Okay. That's a badass fucking Nino right there, bro. Just a regular soccer game. Go see my Nino play. Go see my godson play. That's dope. Love that shit. I got a grip of fucking godchildren. They don't call me no more.
Hey, Ross was about to get off, Gabe. It's not that I don't want to be on with you, dog, but I'm fucking tired. I've been up since like
Man, he said, fuck, man. It's just like the old times. Remember, he's like, oh,
yeah.
Gabe's here. Yeah,
Gabe's here. I'm out. Yeah. Back in the day, if you guys don't know, back in the day, me and Gabe, we couldn't have both of us on the screen at the same time. But yeah, shit.
It looks like nothing else changed. Nothing has changed.
Clean sweep shit. Shit, Chargers new team slogan. I've never wanted to tie so bad. Fucking so, man.
Hey, but Gabe got stuff to stay. I'll stay on.
A daughter. I mean, one of our homies at work. His daughter drew this. His daughter drew this and then put it on a shirt, and she just started selling these shirts. They're pretty cool.
This is pretty dope.
Is it?
That's hella dope.
Yeah, and that's like her face, I guess, or something like that. And fucking she like taking it off and like, I mean, it's like a Raider thing. I just support her. Fucking she's 14 years old.
That's dope. That's hella dope.
Yeah.
Herpes playoff has panned out for them. All right, man. I'm gonna take off, guys. You guys have a great rest. Gabe, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys on Monday, bro, for sure.
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow, though.
I know, lucky one. You guys gonna do it tomorrow night, huh?
We're gonna turn it into a semi-boxing show in a minute.
Oh shit, get into it, bro. Yeah, I gotta go to fucking work. I have to be at work at 3 o'clock tomorrow too, so gotta get those extra hours in because I'm gonna be missing Monday and Tuesday. So, but man, you guys have a good show. Yes, sir. I'm ready.
I'm ready, dog. I'm ready to fucking
when you get there, though. When you get there, though, get at me, man.
I'll get with you for sure. All right, man. You guys have a good night, man.
Man.
All right, boys. Later.
Everybody say bye to Low, my boy. He getting out of here. You gotta get up early. Gotta get up early in the morning.
All week I've been like back and forth, like damn. Chargers look pretty good, whatever, and they are. I'm not gonna even lie, they are. Fuck this shit though. We're going in there, we're gonna win.
And we were having a good conversation. What you think about this Brock Bowers? You know, it ain't all of a sudden. We know he got hurt, Gabe, but the not practicing, which I think is precautionary, because Brock Bowers, rest the dude, let his knee get right. But then you're hearing he has a brace on it and an air cast.
A sleeve. On it. It's a sleeve though, not even like a brace, like a big brace. It was a sleeve.
I think I understand that.
More of like a compression sleeve.
And I understand the precaution. He's that type player to me, you know. And I think with him not in there, things have changed.
The thing that worries me about that is that it looked like it was like done from like a non-contact type thing. So like those kind of things can be lingering. They could be like strained inside. Like you could feel good, and all of a sudden, you know what I mean, something bigger happens. So it's like hopefully, you know, that the right moves are being made with him, especially because I like Mayer early right now. You know what I mean? Let Mayer get some reps right now. Let Mayer build up his confidence. He did that, you know, in the last game. If Bowers is not able to go 100% out, I mean, I know it's early, and I know he's a big part of our offense and all of that shit, but that those knee things, especially when they're non-contact, like that type of shit, like what that's the way it looked. Those gotta be taken a really, really close look at. You know what I mean?
You gotta worry about it. But you know, when Lo was saying, you know, sit him, let him rip. Nah, bro, I ain't with that. We don't have Brock Bowers in this game. Things are different. The score is changing.
They are, but we gotta be able to show though that we can go out there and win without him if needed. If needed, you know what I mean? Like we gotta be able to show that we can go do that. I like Michael Mayer the way he popped up in the second half when he did get hurt. Michael Mayer did not lose a beat. You know what I mean? I think he kept the momentum going of the tight end position. Like I know Mayer didn't really get looked at before the first half where Bowers was getting most of those targets, but when Bowers did go down, you see Mayer step up. You know what I mean? And that's the type of guy Mayer needs to be he needs to be able to, you know, carry the load for a little bit, maybe a game or two. You know what I mean? To where let's see if that could get him, like, you know, balling again. You know what I mean? Because he was a highly highly touted fucking tight end coming out of college, bro. Like, it was him. Like, the year that he came out, obviously people are saying because Bowers is a different thing, different animal. But when Michael Mayer was coming out, he was by far like, you know, one or two top. I mean, the top tight end coming out for the draft that year, because in college there was still, you know, saying that Bowers was already the shit in his freshman year and shit like that at Georgia, and he was. But coming out to be going into the NFL, Michael Mayer was the very high touted fucking tight end, and hopefully he could get back to that, man, and because that's what we picked him high too for a reason. And he made a bunch of good plays in that second half. You know, a fourth down play. You know what I mean? To
Crucial
stretch
play.
out. Yeah, it's crucial plays.
I think I'm cool with, you know, Michael Mayer and the way he's playing. Look like his mind's right. You know, like he's into the game. He's into the program. So, you know, it's I'm excited about Mayer. You know, I'm expecting a lot of things from him, but overshadowing Bowers, I don't think that could happen. But he can have a great game, bro. He could be consistent. He could be doing it. But without Mayer, the score will change. I'm not saying we won't win the game, but it'll be more enhanced. And I think our game plan will be different without Bowers in there than it will be with
Yeah, because he garners a lot of attention for sure. Just by the attention factor of it, yeah, that's it's gonna be different because now you can, you know, maybe shadow a little bit more towards Jacoby and make the other guys beat you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like
he runs routes. Jacoby could do that, you know, with the route running of. I don't know why I'm saying this, but the improved route running with Trey Tucker can benefit from that. You see, with Bowers
Tucker needs to show
there,
up. Yep, Tucker needs to show up again for sure.
With Bowers in there, Gabe, and you know football, bro. With Bowers in there, it's gonna make everybody more effective, more potent, less looked at. You know what they do. With him not in there, lets the defensive coordinator concentrate more on those guys. We don't want defenders concentrating on Trey Tucker's speed. We want Trey Tucker to get lost in there with his speed while them concentrating on Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers is a guy that can be concentrated on and still ball out. He's that type guy. We have a guy like that. Brock Bowers can take over a game.
Know they were concentrating last week on him. You knew they were concentrating last week because he was the dude killing him. Well, Jacoby was too. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking lie. Jacoby was killing him too. But it's like last week he was out there, guys. They couldn't come up with any adjustments for him. You seen that first half and second half. You know what I mean? They just couldn't come up with any adjustments for Brock Bowers. So it's like
I like that first play of the game, bro. Straight to your man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Straight to your man. It was weird. I didn't see that coming. And neither did San Diego. I mean, neither did New England because
San Diego.
He got yarded, bro. That first play to Bowers was great call. Great call. I was unexpected. I was like, yeah, bro, it's gonna be different. This is different shit. All right. We see him from the get, bro. And then if he's not in there, just that aspect of beginning stages of it is gonna be different. So
yeah.
I think with Bowers in there, the health, you know, I hope he's healthy. It's just not how much spin or joking or, you know, putting a brace on him. You could keep him questionable for longer. You know what I mean? If he was out, he would have been out.
I mean, but the thing that gives me confidence is that Pete is saying that they should be ready to play. You know what I mean? Bowers and JPJ or something like that they are both should be on schedule to play, but we'll see, man. The JPJ one is surprising too. I mean, a fucking concussion, that's just crazy.
And that ain't from a game. From what I heard, it was from practice, Thursday in practice. So
yeah, and that's a little too soon.
It's a concussion and you're in a protocol. You know, I never know nobody in 2 days be out of protocol, so
yeah,
that can happen. It matters what the stage is. We're not gonna know what stage of concussion it was, but he got nicked up in the head, and he's a player like that. You know, get used to it. But him not in there, I want to see him improve. But we talked about replacements for him. You know, we were saying I don't know if Kappa's healthy, but I always question Gabe. And Kappa wasn't in there, and Kappa wasn't participating in OTAs, or preseason games, right? He was on the sideline, or even there. I don't know, but
No, he was there.
It's Kappa, or one of the young guys. You know what I mean?
Charles Grant,
yeah,
or
one of the young guys. He's a young guy, so we're gonna have to, unless they move people around. So we're gonna see some adjustments if JPJ can't go, or Kappa's gonna be in there. Now a lot of people are saying, "Hell no, I don't want that." But I always wondered why, when you looked at the roster, Gabe, that it always, and Kappa wasn't even participating in OTAs. It always said JPJ or Kappa for a long ass time, bro. Just all OTAs
no,
and all
Kappa's there. I think it is going to be Kappa to step in if needed. If like a JPJ can't go, Kappa is the one that's going to step in. But we're going to see, man. We're going to see, because he was paid fucking $10 million for 2 years. You know what I mean? So he's got to be able to come in and contribute something. You know what I mean? He's got to be able to contribute in something. I know it's fucking, I don't know what the fuck happened to JPJ, whatever. They must have been going a little too hard in practice or something. I don't know what it was. Bad fall, bad hit, or bad, something, whatever it is. But that is a little bit more concerning, because that shit's, he needed to step up from last week. You know what I mean? Because he had a shitty performance last week, and then that right there is just like, you don't want that shit to start snowballing. You know what I mean? And him having like a bad season type, like a fucking, just a bad luck type season type shit. You know what I mean? So hopefully he could get back on the field sooner than later, because he's young. He's a young part of our team, bro, that we're going to need him to succeed. I mean, with our running backs, we picking this young. Like I hear some people saying that, we got because they're already starting to complain about Genty and about, you know what I mean, that why did we do that when we could have went for we could have went for a offensive lineman and offensive lineman, this that. But like, what I don't understand is, like, they're saying that we're not. They're like talking. They're talking about it like if we're not investing in our offensive line. When on our offensive line right now, we have Colton Miller, who was a first-round pick. We have JPJ, who's a second-round pick, and then we have 2 third-round picks who are on there that we've drafted. You know what I mean? So it's like, obviously they're making some effort to, and then we just drafted 2 guys in the 4th round, 5th round, so to succeed them. So it's like, I Meredith is young, so I don't understand where the narrative of we're not trying to address the offensive line when all of these guys have been brought in 3rd round or less. You know what I mean? The guys that are starting on the line right now, except for Meredith, 3rd down or less. You know what I mean? 1 first, 1 second round, 2 third rounders. And so it's like, it's about them gelling, and I think that's what's going to be to matter. Like, I actually developing these kids, like the JPJs, these 2 young guys that you just drafted, and hopefully they can get on the field sooner rather than later, because this is those regimes guys. I mean, this is this regime's guys, you know what I mean, that they picked this year. So I don't know, man. And they just re-signed, Colton Miller, who's, a staple in our offensive line. So it's, I don't know, man. I do think that we have contributed to our offensive line, but people just want that 1st round pick, tackle every year or whatever it is. But I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but also again, then too, Genty, I think it's not the reason why we didn't go for an offensive line. I think that they have, I have addressed the offensive line to a certain point. You just got to play better.
I think it was JA. We're gonna see people stacking a box. Get used to it. He's concerning, bro. That just tells you right there he's concerning. Go ahead and let Gino do. Go ahead and let Gino do. You're gonna put. We're gonna stop Genty. We're gonna see the same result. That's what I was
talking about in the last show. Remember?
Yeah, we both reiterated.
If Gino keeps doing that, Genty will have the holes later on, bro. Because then teams are going to have to start to, like, they have to fucking respect the play action. They're gonna have to start respecting the play action where they're gonna drop more guys in coverage instead of the guys, the eyes in the backfield. They're gonna be more on the the receivers, going out for routes and stuff like that. And that's when if I think that's where Getsy's kind of baiting these teams early, thinking that they might be a big play action team or passing team, but when it's all said and done, they will get to their normal programming, which you will say, you know what I mean? And what Pete has done historically, what fucking Chip has done historically with his offenses, and the running back that we picked, you know what I mean? That dude's a 2,000-yard rusher for a reason. So it's like that. I think it'll get back to that, but we came into the league like I said last show too. Like we came into this fucking season ranked number 32 in receivers. You know what I mean? So teams are gonna want to make you beat them with the pass. You know what I mean? And they're gonna try to stop the run because that's supposedly our strength this year. That's Pete's MO, that's Chip's MO, and we picked up running back number 6. So that's what teams are gonna come in at first. But if Geno can stay consistent and do that, bro, it's going to the Genty, all that Genty slander will stop for sure.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why I agree with you, Gabe, is because the fact that he had 19 rushes, he had 9 in the first half, so that means he had 10 in the second, so it was like even. But the second half wasn't really focused on the running game, and still the Chargers were having 8 in the box. So they were still concerned and worried. The Patriots were still worried about this guy. They know if this guy gets in space, he can make things happen. Creating the space is the issue that we have to do. And then Harbaugh's the same way. We're gonna see the same programming. It's just that they have a quarterback that we know that could do that. We seen our quarterback do that in that situation last week. So Geno can do that. Geno can run the game to pass. And you can, as much as I love running the football, is that you can pass the run. Yeah, it could work the other way, but you got to be successful with it. You have to execute. The execution has to be more than running the football. Because you stop the clock when you pass. You know what I mean? It stops. But unless you complete it, running the ball just keeps going and going and going, and you handle the game. If your running game is tight, the game's going to be really short, bro. The game's going to be really short if you're running successful. And we got an opposition that's the same thing. He wants to stop the run, get the run, and then let his good quarterback, get you when he wants to. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be kind of the battles of the same teams that are going at you. You're more physical, gets turnovers, who has the ball longer and who has a better quarterback play. And I think the Chargers do, but it doesn't mean that Herbert can play better than Geno at that game. You know what I mean? The stats are better for Herbert, but we know Geno. We've seen what Geno can do. So I don't have a problem with letting him pass the run. I don't have a problem with that with Geno. We just got to protect the dude. We can't let him get sacked 4 times. That can't happen.
Yeah,
can't. It can, and we got to run the football. Running the football will ease that pressure off Geno, so he can throw. And he's so good at that play action. We had New England stuck with that play action. Those linebackers are non-existent there because Genty, and we got to give credit to Genty doing that play action, and them concentrating on so much that it worked successful for us in the passing game. Good God. Michael Meyer time. Mike Guerrero says, what's up, bro? What's up, Big Mike? We got to get the Triple G show going. Crazy that Genty had over 40 yards after contact and ended up with 36 yards total. Exactly what we need to throw Genty the ball as well. That's my game breaker right there, Gabe. I see Genty getting balls out the backfield, getting him going like that way, and I think we'll be successful at it. Put the dude in space.
I think he's gonna break for a run this week, dog. He's gonna get some yards. He's gonna have sometimes where the defense is focused on him, and he might have a few times where he runs for a yard or two, but he's gonna have his runs, bro. He's gonna make things happen. I'm telling you, he's gonna make things happen. And I just think it's Gentry's in for another. I think it's gonna be a touchdown a game type, a touchdown a game type of guy. I think he's gonna be one of those type of guys, bro. When you get him in the red zone, that's when it's gonna matter too, because you've seen last week, you might have been able to stop him when teams were like that, but when it's goal line and you have that big package in, those big linemen know what they have to do, and fucking they have to just dominate at the line and at the goal line when a run play is called. He put his legs to work too, you know what I mean? And that was a nice little run to get into the end zone. So I know it was only 4 yards or whatever it was, but that's when it's gonna matter too. Gentry's gonna be one of those guys. He's gonna be able to get it into the end zone where we struggled before.
People have this notion in their head is that 4 yards of carry is a standard. You give me 3.5, you get 20 something carries, you're gonna have a successful day. You're gonna have a successful offense. You get 4, it's even better. I don't need this dude getting 4.2. He's not Derrick Henry. He's not Saquon Barkley. You become that, you know what I mean? But damn, let the guy. We gotta.
I think we just gotta get better on
offense.
Once we get more balanced on offense, you're gonna see he's gonna do what he do. He's gonna be able to do what he does, man. Because that's when this teams are going not gonna come in here focused on stopping one thing. And you know what? To be honest, if they do that, but we come out on top of and Gino's for that reason, because his one thing I will tell you, I like Gravy said earlier, it's regardless of his stats, he's affecting the game just by game plan. And if that's gonna let Gino throw for 360 yards a game, approximately 400 yards a game, then fuck it. We'll take those wins.
Let go stack 8 in the box and let Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers get like the first play of the game, bro. Just let them do that all day. Give it to them. Put 8 in the box and see what happens to you with our tight end. See what happens. You know what I mean? And go ahead, play zone.
Just watch out for number 9 this week, man. Watch out for number 9.
Consistency is what I want.
See what he do? He went like that. Fucking Tyree, baby, number 9.
When I said I had to reach deep, it got a little shorter. For me to reach. He had a good game. He's developing.
He's gonna keep doing it.
If you think that Tyree Wilson should develop, then
no,
he's developing.
If he keeps doing that though, like if he can play like that every game, I'm not talking about a second game. If he can make a tackle for loss here and there and just stuff the run like that, like, hey bro, he looked pretty good out there. He even looked fast off the line a couple of fucking times. I was like, what the fuck? First one in the backfield a couple times. Pretty nice to see.
Probably, you were watching it in slow motion, that's right.
No, it was pretty nice to see, bro. That's I was like, oh shit, okay. That can be something. But that has to be.
They got consistent. Something with that formation. They came out defensively with him and Max on the same side. They do something tricky like that.
Then Kuntz came alive too. You know what I mean? Got a little strip sack. They each got a sack. Shit, that's true. That's cool. All 3 of them got a sack.
I'm with you on that. Nobody said rookie must stay. Hey, we got two Charger fans in here. This one, Iggy's more respectful. He's been on our show before. Jenky missed holes, but you got 4-3 dudes, and you don't. You got your secondary is better than your front. Now we know
they're just a solid build team though, because like they're going to be a wild coach. They're going to be a wild coach team too. That's why, because as much as fucking I want to talk shit about Jim Harbaugh, like he's a good coach. He's a good coach. You know what I mean? He's the one coach in our division that's never won a Super Bowl, but he's been there. You know what I mean? He's pretty much won everywhere he's gone. You know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? Got programs back good again. You know what I mean? So it's like,
come on, Travis.
But we got Pete though, and Pete does overcome those things. I mean, Pete has won a Super Bowl. Pete has won everywhere he's went to. So it's like that's why it makes this fucking matchup. Like whenever these two fools like coach against each other, it always comes down to who's the better coach that game. Because a lot of the times, most of the time when these guys have played each other, it's been who's better prepared. You know what I mean? Because even in college, it didn't matter the ranking. Shit, Stanford went in there and beat the number 2 team. You know what I mean? He beat Pete in when Pete was ranked number 2 at USC. You know what I mean? At Stanford so it's like, and Pete's done it to him. You know what I mean? So it's like in the pros. So it's just, and it's usually who gets out coached, because that's why these teams are going to be ready. I think, well coached, but it's going to be who can make the little adjustments during the game.
In-game adjustments going to be deep. To me, it's Brock Bowers, bro. He obviously, Brock Bowers is healthy. He's going to be the best player on the field. They ain't got nobody like him on their team at all. No. Not McConkey ain't fucking Brock Bowers. So and that's besides Herbert, their main guy. We can't let him. I said this, Gabe. There was games that we were there watching, and Herbert got fucking kicked. He got blown up out the game, and they still won. But that's a bad team that we had, bad coach team. It was a transition. But now, this guy wants to run, he takes hits, bro. He'll go after you. We gotta fuck his ass up. We gotta blow his ass up.
Yeah,
and get to him, even when he's in the pocket. Don't sit there and throw him myself. Haul his ass to the ground, bro. Jump on his ass.
We gotta stay solid in the run too.
I'll take 15
We gotta stay solid in the run. We gotta make them one-dimensional and try to do that to where that's when I think you can get Max and them kind of pin their ears back and try to go after the quarterback and maybe get to him a couple of times. But they have to be solid in the run game. They can't let Omarion Hampton have a fucking nice little breakout rookie game or fucking or Najee have a fucking one of those old school Pittsburgh games when we just can't let that happen. We gotta be able to stop the run first, and because that is one of our strengths, I think, and then I think we'll be able to get to the quarterback. But
fuck up his other eye. Fuck up his other eye.
With the same game plan from last week and blitz off the gate because of the type of quarterback that they have, or do we, how do you think that we should fucking do you think the defensive strategy should come out with the same game plan for the second half last week with more blitzing? Because in the first half, you've seen how they weren't blitzing, but it's Herbert though, man. Herbert sometimes can get the ball away pretty quick. He's taller, and it's
you can't deny it, Gabe. You can't say that Herbert's a good quarterback, bro. He's a good quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. Will it be risky to blitz him and not start off the game kind of like the last game and see if we make adjustments from that again? Because maybe start blitzing him off the rip. I think they might expect that, and I think that's gonna end up getting him into a rhythm. We got to be able to get him off the field quick the first couple of times to have him not be able to start a rhythm right away now, because we need to be able to do that. Max and those guys need to get to him early.
We've seen Herbert rattled. We've seen him make mistakes, and we've seen
it's a late game. Monday night, 7:00, 10:00 for all you guys on the East Coast. 10:00 at night. The game will be starting up for everybody. I know Kukev is out there, so Kukev's gonna be watching the game till 1:00 in the morning. Shit, we're gonna be in the building and at Allegiant till 10:30, dog. 10:30 at night. That's what time the game's probably gonna end. So it's gonna be it's gonna be a late one. It's gonna be a late game. It's gonna be a cool ass.
My bedtime. We better be winning. You're gonna catch me on the TV like this asleep.
The tailgate's gonna be crazy though. The tailgate's gonna be
moving. They're gonna be moving there. Can't wait to get the food.
They're gonna open the gates. If the game starts at 7, that means they'll probably open the game 2, 3.
Yeah.
So
people are gonna be jacked up over there. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different because you got the fight. A lot of people will be there. Be a lot of traffic everywhere. I'm excited about it, Gabe. You're gonna be there tomorrow,
yeah, bro. I'm gonna be fucking
the fight. I'm hyped, bro.
Oh, we're gonna have a fight party too. Hey, dog, who you got? 'Cause I know you don't like Canelo, so I know who you got. So, but what do you got? What are
I,
your predictions?
I
Let's just
just
talk about
found
that real
out.
quick. Real quick.
I just found out that Crawford had to jump 2 weight classes to go up to Canelo.
Crawford looks
Is
good
that
though,
true?
man. Crawford looks fucking good though right now.
That matters, Gabe.
It
That
does.
matters.
It does. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hell yeah, I know. I know. Shit,
For the
I know.
first time ever, I'm gonna have to go with Canelo on this fight, bro.
Crawford's
I'm gonna have to
special
go with
though.
Canelo.
Crawford is special though. I'm not gonna like because I know I'm a Canelo fan. I'm going Canelo all the way. Just saying, Crawford is special though. He ain't no just regular.
He ain't no slouch, but that's a lot of weight, bro.
Canelo knows
That's
too.
a lot of
Canelo knows too.
and the power. You know, I'm pretty sure Crawford has a lot of power. I haven't been really deep into boxing in a while, but I've seen Crawford
It's
fight.
a good one, dog. It's gonna be a good one.
But I've seen Canelo hit.
Let's go, Canelo.
So he's bigger. He looks bigger. If they've been
One
from
thing
the
I will
weight.
say, this is what I will say. This is what I will say. If Crawford goes in there with a game plan to stick and move and, you know, kind of like stay on the outside and kind of, you know, do that, I think he can win a decision. But that's not, I don't think that's in Crawford's nature, dog. So I think Crawford they're going to be the downfall of him. He's going to try to go in there and prove to everybody that he's not the smaller guy and he could go in there and shit like that. And that's what Canelo's going to fucking catch him. Canelo's going to catch him now with a mean ass body shot, or he's going to hit him with something that Crawford hasn't felt before because he's never felt a guy that big hit him like that. So with 8-ounce gloves, you know what I mean? So it's that I think there's a game plan for Crawford to win for sure. But if he tries to go in there and be like, you know, prove a point and try to just that he could go toe to toe with Canelo, he's gonna get hit by a punch that he's never been hit before with, and he's gonna get hurt.
That weight will
Canelo's
matter,
never
bro.
really been hit.
Traditionally, a move in weight like that doesn't work out for the smaller guy. To me, I don't think.
The only guys there's guys who have done it. There's guys who have done it. Guys who haven't. You know what I mean? Roberto Duran wasn't able to do it. He came up to try to go do 2 weight classes against. I think it was Tommy Hearns or Tommy Hearns or Marvin Hagler, but he didn't get it done. But the guy that did get it done was Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard got it done.
Only Sugar Ray Leonard could do shit like that, bro.
Hey, but Sugar Ray Leonard, but that's the type of
Crawford's like that. Crawford's like that.
That's what they're comparing Crawford type of like fighter to, like greatness wise. Really? That's what they're. I mean, he's right now he's 1 or 2 pound for pound. You know what I mean? So definitely ain't no slouch. I think that's why there is a lot of people picking Crawford. A lot of
do you think that Crawford is pound for pound 1 or 2 in Canelo's weight class? He has to be because he's fighting him. But
he's 1 or 2, and he's undisputed in 2 weight classes. So that gives him, I think, that's what gives him the opportunity to even go to do it in his weight class. So like, I don't think he needed to really prove himself at that weight class, which it shows. But Canelo, bro, it's a different animal. That's all I'm saying. It's a different animal. Bud might.
This is what I think, bro. This is
like,
what
I hear what Loon's saying in the crowd. I hear what Mr. Took Your Soul saying, all that. I hear, like, you know, Bud walks around a little heavy or whatever it is, but he's never been hit by like a punch by like Canelo's power. Now, like Madrimov was the biggest guy that he got punched by in a professional fight, and Madrimov is nothing compared to Canelo. So that's what I'm saying. Like we're gonna see early. I think we're gonna see early what the game plan is, because there is a game plan for Crawford, but if he tries to impose his will and tries to, like, you know, prove a point, Canelo's knocking him out.
I see that. I don't see, you know, just the main factor to me is the weight. And then, you know, he might be a tough dude and but getting hit from that guy, I've always loved the way, you know, Canelo hit and move and counter punch and things like that. If you're doing this you know, trying to be, you know, a money team guy, Merriweather guy. It's gonna be a good fight. It's not gonna be a Merriweather. I thought that exactly what happened with Merriweather Canelo. Even though he was young and didn't belong there, he ain't gonna school Canelo like that. I don't think Canelo's gonna get schooled like that ever again. But he's just big dude at that weight, big dude, power guy. You know, the power punch is way more than just hitting points. You can slap the shit out of Canelo and get points. But Canelo lands you, something's gonna happen.
It's gonna hurt, man. It's gonna hurt. But we'll see. The only thing is too is like I've never even seen Canelo to really, really be hurt ever. And I don't think a guy coming up from two weight classes is going to be able to do that to him. That's why I don't think there's a game plan in there for Crawford to go in there and knock Canelo out. But there is a game plan to go in for him to go in there and stick and move, you know, because he has those skills too.
Icky, you gotta be. We're going back to the Raiders, dude. You gotta be concerned, bro. You gotta be concerned with our defensive line and play, bro. You have to be. I dig your fucking passion for your team. I dig it. You guys beat Kansas City. Okay, all right.
Hey, that's a good high. Remember when we fucking went on
running into something different, bro.
That's a high feeling. I can feel why the fucking Chargers are feeling so confident.
I understand why you're confident, but we're different.
Well, that's just coming down on Monday.
You don't have, you know, you could admire, you could say Joe Walt's going to sew up Max Crosby, but look what Kuntz did. Look what Booker did. Look at if your offensive line is capable of stopping that. When we put pressure on it, a solid offensive line with those young guys, but you ain't got guys that could. They work together. You ain't got guys like that, bro, that can stop that. And then I would be, instead of talking your shit, I would be concerned for your quarterback's life, and if he could be running around like he did against that not aggressive, slow, only one guy dominates that defensive line, Kansas City team. Okay, and that one guy is very, very good. Okay, and he didn't play well, but I understand why you're saying, "Oh, we're gonna sew you up," but there's three in waves. It's coming in waves, bro. And then we have a guy like Jamal Adams that could blitz. We have a soon-to-be, to me, defensive star in Palomar that could blitz the quarterback in certain situations. You know, Jamal Adams is no joke, bro. He's
Devin White.
Jamal Adams is your Derwin James, but better.
Hey,
Jamal Adams changed the game.
Devin White, in that first game, Devin White, though, when I seen him, and I know they're not playing against each other, but when he fucking played, when that game was over, and I looked at both games, looking back on both games, he made me feel a lot better about that Spillane.
Don't say that, Gabe. You know,
bro. He played his ass off, and I didn't hear, and I didn't see.
Spillane. Oh, I thought you were.
I thought you were. Out there.
Yeah, I thought it was. He just looked different, bro. He looked slow. You know, he looked slow. He wasn't the instinctive Spillane that we had. Maybe it was a good move. You know what I mean? But Spillane would have been a different type linebacker with us than I think he's playing right now. I think he would have had a different first game if he was still with us.
Oh, what did you think I was saying? What did you think I was saying? You think I was like saying that they were?
I thought you were saying that Spillane would look different out there with New England. He did to me.
No. I was just. The way I seen them both on the field, it's like, shit. Like, Devin White looked good in this fucking, you know, with us.
Yeah, Devin White looked. Besides Palomar and his great play, Devin White would have been.
The addition of Adams and Jermaine Pratt kind of helps him play like that, free like that too. You know what I mean? Because Jermaine Pratt played a hell of a game too, and that's why I said like the Landon Roberts injury we want him out there, but it might have been a blessing in disguise because you might see now him possibly be the guy coming in to relieve Jamal Adams. You know what I mean? Because now I think Jamal Adams, dog, he needs to be in that lineup, that starting role, and be that other third linebacker with that safety experience. We have to have him out there. I think Landon Roberts is cool, but he have those type of three linebackers out there when it's more, that it's gonna be a run type of play. Yeah, and even that, you know what I mean? Fucking Jamal Adams is still good at, but Landon Roberts, I like him.
Well, me and you both said, Gabe, that this guy has a hard time. His history, he has a hard time being on the field all the time. And then game one didn't prove it, but he would at least, he showed it again. But I expect a lot from Atlanta Roberts. He was a monster.
Eichenberg didn't play too bad either.
Nah, the linebacker play, I wasn't mad about. I wasn't mad about that. They didn't run the ball against us, so that was good. The defensive line, in that second half, we didn't really do shit on us. We gave up a couple pass plays in that late fourth quarter. You know what I mean? But we were like trying to not let it. It was more like run out the clock. Go ahead, get that. Run off the clock. Run more clock out. And then they have to be desperate and kick the field goal. But it was like, other than that, we dominated for 3 quarters. Like even the first drive, after we scored, we got them right off the field, 3 and out. You know what I mean? So it's like most of the game. Very rare to see, bro. Very rare to see. I was excited there. Right. I was like, yeah, here we go. Most
of the game was just, was pretty much, kind of controlled by us, bro. It's just that second quarter. The second quarter was the only time when they pretty put some points together. They even missed a field goal. You know what I mean? So it's like they put some points together. They put 10 on there. They could have had 13, but even with that, it took a missed field goal from Carlson to making it, go into halftime tied. You know what I mean? Which in the second half, they finally did make those adjustments. It's just, that's good to see, dog. Like even if at halftime when, like last week, if we even have to go into halftime, that's actually looking back at it, it was like, that's a different feeling as well, dog. Because usually when we're going into halftime and we're really upset like that, like the way we were like losing 20-0 or 20-3 or something like that, right? And then we were like, fuck, man, we got to make adjustments. But it was literally fucking 10-7. You know what I mean? It was 10-7, which that's what a Pete Carroll team's always going to be. It's never going to be a beat by a lot of points. I heard Richard Sherman say this, like even when they were a bad team, like in Seattle, like he's like, there was never going to go in, a team was never going to go in there and just like run up the score on them. Like a Pete Carroll team's always going to be in a game. So that's why it's like all we were basically away from last game, that the second half, when they made those adjustments, you seen how I think this team can be really good, bro. I think this team can beat a lot of teams, catch a lot of teams by surprise too, that come in on highs too. Like the Chargers might be this week because they beat the Chiefs, that they haven't beat the Chiefs in a while. So it's like, I don't know, man. I think they might. It's gonna be a rude awakening. Gino's gonna ball out.
I see that. What do you think about, since we have a problem doing this? It still is I'm looking at this in a different way. And first of all, reiterating what we said, I'll go back to this note, but. Me and Gabe on our phone call, me, Lo, and Gabe always have a little phone call at halftime. And me and Gabe are like, what the fuck we do? We need to do this and this. And good old Lo was sitting there saying, hey guys, it's only 10-7. It's only 10-7. It's good. This is good. Me and Gabe weren't even hearing that shit. We were just saying, fuck, we need to get pressure. These guys ain't doing nothing, this and that. Boom, come out. Great defense. Offenses started rolling and changed everything. The adjustments were made during the game. They just got executed in the second half. They were executed in the second half.
That's what I'm saying, though. A Pete Carroll team is never going to get beat down like that. Like I know they have been, of course, but like it's more usually than not. Like Pete Carroll's gonna leave, even if you might be outmatched because they have a better, they might have a better, group of guys or whatever defensively or whatever it is. You know what I mean? I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying I'm talking about from whatever team that goes against Pete Carroll. His coaching, sometimes makes up for the teams, you know what I mean, deficiency here or something like that, because he knows that, okay, they might be carving it up this way, so let's send the pressure now. You know what I mean? So he keeps teams on their toes with their game plans as well too, because he forces other coach to have to make, adjustments to him too. You know what I mean? So it's like, regardless if, like you seen in the last game where they came out on fire, then second quarter they made adjustments, and Pete, right away made his adjustments. It's always gonna be like that with Pete. If you make adjustments, he's gonna make the adjustments right back. It's just do you have enough in your experience, which I don't think a lot of people rarely do against Pete Carroll, is that like his experience is going to be to where like you might not have enough times to be able to go with those, like those adjustments. Like, and Pete Carroll does have that, bro. I think Pete Carroll's gonna make the difference in a lot of these close games. Don't let it be close, because I think Pete Carroll's gonna be able to find a way to get games.
Another thing I was gonna reiterate. It's gonna get crazy now, bro. Another thing I want to iterate. I'm worried about Herbert to Disley, and Disley's a tight end for the Chargers. Admirable, efficient, pass-catching tight end. We have a problem with that still.
He's going to be strapped. Still.
We need to sew him up. We need to sew that middle of the field up. We got burnt again this game. And still, even in the second half. A little bit. It's a minor, 5 yards. They didn't get first downs. They got penalties. They got a couple of penalties. They had a lot of more penalties than we did. But I know that. Yeah. We gotta keep that consistent covering that middle of the field. In the second half, we did that, but still, that's what I'm not tripping on Keelan Allen or McConkey or Amari. I'm not tripping on them. I'm more worried about this one. I have to be worried about the tight end on every team we play.
He's gonna get fucking rocked by fucking Pratt.
That's what I want to happen, bro.
Damn,
that's what I want to happen.
Laid out.
That's what I want to happen. And you can be excited. You can be excited about old ass Keenan Allen. He always does something to us. You know what I mean? And then And
Devin White's gonna put it to that rookie watch. Devin White's gonna get a clean hit on Omarion. He's gonna make him think twice about his fucking career already. Devin White's gonna put it on Omarion.
He hasn't had this welcome to the NFL moment yet. He barely got anything. He hasn't had that.
Devin White's gonna give it to him. Devin White's gonna give it to him.
And I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that. Or it could be Crosby in the backfield. It could be Kuntz in the backfield. Tyree Wilson in the backfield, stopping Amari Hampton, showing him what's up. Throwing his ass down at the 10-yard line and us getting a sack in the end zone. What's up?
Tyree's going to do it to Najee. Tyree and Najee. Tyree's going to do it to Najee. Bam!
If Najee's in the game, we're winning it. We're winning the game if Najee's in the game.
One-eye Najee.
That visor always to fuck up his other eye, bro. Poke his other eye out like that. Fuck it, just do it. Fuck his other eye. Make him cross-eyed. Cross-eyed Najee out there.
I think it's gonna be a good game though, but I think the Raiders are gonna find a way to win this game now, because it's gonna be one of those close divisional games. And at the end of the day, I think Gino and his offense will find a way to win this game.
Mm-hmm. I think about Bowers plays, bro. I got us winning the 30-something to 10, 13. Bowers plays. They ain't got nobody to stop that dude, bro. No one can cover him. Go ahead and double team Bowers, dude. He still out jump you. He'll get open. And Gino just got that touch with him. It's on, bro. I want to see that on. I want to see it. I'm looking forward to watching that, bro. With Gabe, chilling with Gabe over there next to the 100 area. I don't give a fuck where it's at. We'll be right close.
We're gonna be right there, dog. Close. We're gonna be right there, dog.
I'm telling everybody at work, my wife, everything. I'm saying I'm gonna do something to get on TV.
Gravy, stop. Don't be fucking doing some crazy shit, dog. What the fuck?
I'm gonna have my daughter with me, man. I can't get that crazy, but she'll be with me. Though she's down with me, so we'll do it together.
Man, we gonna be fucking. It's gonna be crazy ass fucking, opener, dog. The home opener, fucking badass, bro. We're all a lot of people are gonna be in the building. It's gonna be a lot of fucking Raider fans. It's gonna be a crazy ass weekend, fight weekend, and then that's just Saturday, dog. Saturday's the fight, and then after the fight, you got it's everything. All the Raider festivities practically start. You know what I mean? There's Raider festivities that night on Saturday night. You know what I mean? Then there's fucking Raider parties all Sunday. You know what I mean? There's pool parties. With Loon.
Yeah.
You know, and there's fucking I forgot who else did you guys say it was at the lounge or something like that early in the morning or something like that.
Lorenzo, you got Lorenzo's party. That Raider, I think that's the one. I think that's one.
And then
805, they're having cigars all night.
Yeah, then the Raider kickoff party,
guys.
You know what I mean? For at nighttime, I'm gonna be there, and then Monday, dog, the tailgate. Then the game. It's like, oh man, this weekend's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be a nice weekend.
Hey, Gabe, what lot we are? What lot you in? What lot you in at the tailgate part?
Oh, J lot, baby, J lot.
J. That's what Leo and them is gonna be at. So we're gonna be up there at J lot. You guys come see us, man. Gabe, very approachable.
No, dog.
Find out. Gabe's gonna find out for us. But anyways, you guys see us. I'm pretty much on a standstill. I ain't walking around that much. If it's hot, I'm just gonna be chilling underneath.
The main tailgate at. Where the main tailgate at, dog. The first line.
We'll be around there.
We're going out there.
Come and say what's up to us. We're very.
Gonna be a nice one, man.
So, but this will be a nice day, man. Hopefully we're gonna get the victory. We're gonna be happy. It's gonna make it even better. Freaking Tuesday, or go home, feel good for the rest of the week, talk shit.
Hell yeah!
You know what, Icky, man, and ASAP, man, you're more than welcome to come on our show the next day, that Tuesday, Wednesday. If I get home, I'm gonna have a show on Tuesday. But if I'm by myself, my boys get home a little bit later than me, then fine. I want to hear all the excuses you guys have. Don't be lame and don't be missing. Come on there. And if you have a show, I'll be glad to get on there and give my excuses too. We ain't like that. So
that's what we'll be. We got 2 spots already, so we're gonna have 2 spots right there. So we'll have our little setup. But yeah, man, just go down there and eat better than nation, man. Hopefully to see you guys, whoever's going down. Hopefully to see you guys, fucking share whatever, man. Fucking we'll smoke something, we'll fucking take a picture, whatever it is, man. Fucking there's gonna be food, there's gonna be beer, there's gonna be everything. So just come out and chill out, man. Come out and chill out if you're in the building.
Hang on, bro. If you guys want to see Raider Gabe, just look up and see the bat signal smoke upside there. There'll be Raider Gabe right there, 420, him and his people, man. Wonderful people to be with it. Can't wait to see Gabe and Low up there. We're gonna be having a great time.
Yeah.
Make it special. We'll get the special win. Just imagine Raiders 2-0. Fucking. We're halfway. We're half the wins that we had the whole fucking season last year already, dude.
Don't let us go 2-0, bro.
Great.
They think we talking shit now. Don't let us go 2-0.
Let us go 2-0. I think that's when we're gonna start getting talked about. We're gonna get talked about the change that we're doing, and then I'm gonna be hyped. Gabe is hyped already. And you can't stop this once it gets going. I feel bad. I'm not impressed with Washington, bro. I'm looking at the game ahead. I ain't impressed with Washington. Yeah. Did they look impressive? Zach Ertz look good. That's it. When the fuck does Zach Ertz get 20 points in fantasy, bro?
And then
when does Zach Ertz?
Who was after that? Like Chicago and Tennessee or something like that. So hey, bro, we can go on a little run here early and get this team.
And I'll be goddamn, Gabe, if we lose to a quarterback that fucking paint this fucking
thing. Where it starts with. Because you win this one, you go 2-0. If you go this way, you go 2-0. You start building a lot of confidence with these young guys, and it's gonna be good, bro. Because, hey, bro, that's not like I said. I know we be talking shit, but the Chargers look like an improved team too. So if we can go out there and go 2-0, for real.
We're confident just like you are, Icky. I understand that. I love that, man. It's gonna be a good game, bro. It's gonna be a great game, bro. It always is, except for that time when we smacked that ass last time. But it always is a great game. I can't wait to see it. Whoever Charger fans, come and meet us and tell us what's up too. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. We're gonna say we're victorious, bro.
I'm driving in tomorrow. I'm driving in tomorrow early, so I'll be leaving my house like around 7, 8 in the morning. Be over there by like 10, 11 in the morning. So I'll be good.
I can imagine the traffic to get there, Gabe. Fuck, dude. We're gonna be getting there Sunday.
I'm stopping to a little soccer game actually. No, I'll be there till like 12, 1 o'clock. So I'll stop at the game for a little bit and then leave you straight from there. So yeah, so I'll be like there like around 1 o'clock tomorrow.
That's great. Everybody say Chargers and Gabe got to do that fat dub. There you go. He wants to get a fat dub. Dab. He said dab. My bad. I thought you said dub.
I don't hit wax, dog. I don't really hit the wax. I hit the bong, but I don't hit wax, though.
He's a pipa guy. Icky, you gonna be over there?
I just smoke flower. You know what I mean? It's like, just fucking this shit. I got some of this one too. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Mo Diesel, what you got on the money line, bro? What you got on, I don't even know what the in and outs of the money line are. I know we're 3.5 dogs at home. That's what I know. But that, what I think that affects is that Brock Bowers is questionable. Once Brock Bowers is legit healthy, if he gets in there, that's gonna go like this. It's gonna go like this. Maybe in our favor. Maybe in our favor when Brock Bowers plays. I think that affects the money line. So take it now if you're a Charger fan, because it's going to get way smaller if Brock Bowers is healthy. And I'll even put my money on Canelo. I'll put my money on Canelo for the win.
I will say this, though. Max, if there's going to be a game to take over, let's go, Max. Like, this one could go a long way, because this one could get these young guys believing that we're a good, we could be a really good team. You know what I mean? So it's like, if Max could hopefully Max could be that Max where he takes over, because he's very well capable, dog. So it's like, if he could wreck that game, get us a turnover like in the red zone or type shit like that, like, make it like to where all we gotta do is run the ball in type shit. Like, bro, we're gonna I think he's gonna come up with one of those plays this week.
And so Mo Diesel taking 49ers over the Saints with Matt Jones out there, man. With Jones starting for the 49ers, you doing that without Kittle? I don't know, bro. You can't change it now if you said it, but
hey, that means
I don't know about this.
My fantasy league, I got Christian McCaffrey, so at least that means a lot of work for Christian.
I don't know what the fuck I did this year, bro. But I'm good on my big money ones, like I told you, but my leagues. Zach Ertz killed me. The fuck? Jesus Christ. Zach Ertz had the best game ever in his life on a game that I'm playing against the guy twice. I'm like, jeez. And I had Jaden Daniels against me. Oh, hey, I'm glad. But he's done with his quarterback, and two of them, they're done with the quarterback. So I got nothing but moves.
Hey, I sent you a trade. You didn't want it.
Well, you want to give me those two guys for CeeDee Lamb? You tripping, Gabe? What's up?
What?
Who did I want, bro? Who did I want?
I was giving you guys you wanted.
I talk good about Mason, but
you said Mason.
I wanted Breece Hall. My original trade was countered by lower guys.
And then I wanted Travis Hunter.
And you what? I don't want Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter had a good game.
Now you don't want Travis Hunter?
I'll take him with somebody else. I'll give you Olave for Travis Hunter.
Mason. I was giving you him and Mason.
But I wanted Breece Hall. Breece Hall, CeeDee Lamb, and somebody else. Yeah. But you want to give me a 13-point. You want to give me a 13-point guy for a 20-point guy? I didn't even look at the simulator, bro. I knew that they were gonna say no, don't do it. You know that. CeeDee Lamb for Mason. Come on, bro. La, 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 la. RT6
No,
won't
it was
even do that, bro.
Mason. It was Mason and Hunter.
For CD Lamb and who else? I forgot. Did I reject it? I just let it kick it there for a minute till you realize this is crazy. Gravy ain't gonna do it. Jay, I'll tell you this. I'll think about CD Lamb if you give me Brees Hall.
Yeah. Brees Hall's good, man.
Dang, he's doing good. And that's all they got. Dang, you got to worry about the quarterback too. But CD Lamb is only going to go so far with Prescott Taysom, but I think I need to see another game of Prescott before I do anything with CD Lamb.
Fuck that.
I was going to throw you Tyreek Hill, bro.
He's gonna get suspended.
Oh, you know that? I'll try to get some.
Yeah, I know
well, thanks for letting everybody know. Huh? That fool needs to stop being. All the players are fucking up, bro. All of them are. They are like, what's going on here? All my players are fucking up. 1 point for AJ Brown. Hurts is someone different. You know, Jaden Daniels to McLaren. What was that? You keep throwing it to Hurts. Jaden Hurts didn't look good. I mean, Jaden Daniels didn't look good at all last night. He was throwing the ball short to McLaren. You know, McLaren was the fastest guy out there. All the other guys are slow as fuck.
How about my guy yesterday? Fucking our league, that fool Tucker crap went off. I started him.
Mm-hmm. I like him, but I got Bowers.
And Debo.
He's hurt. Bowers is hurt.
Debo gave me some good points too.
Bowers is hurt. I don't know if I should move him. I got another tight end, but he's not as good as Brock Bowers. But Brock Bowers hurt or limpy will get you at least 10, 12 points. I know that.
But we need a heavy dose of Michael Mayer, man. Michael Mayer,
he's on the waiver wire right now. I'm sure people picked him up already because he had a good showing. But that's our fantasy. That's me and Gabe's fantasy tips of the day. But just look at that trade he sent me, man. CD Lamb for Jordan Mason. And
I was waiting for bro, it's a trade game. Like, you gotta be like a GM, you gotta counter. Tell me what you want and see if it makes more sense. I gave you that one. You said because you were talking about Mason. So I brainstormed. Okay, he likes Mason. So I'll throw in Travis Hunter and see if he
Who do I got there?
I'll throw out the line. You know what I mean? And see if you give me CD Lamb. If you would have said yes, that would have been cool. But throw me a counter.
A mess like a counter. Brees Hall's gonna be involved in it.
It might have went through.
So not just him though for CD Lamb. You got to give me somebody else.
I know that's what I'm saying. You never know.
Brees Hall, Jordan Mason.
And now you're gonna have to wait another week, and you might get caught with like Brees Hall might ball out again, and I might be like, "Ooh, the price just went up because today's price is not tomorrow's price."
Brees Hall ain't never gonna get more fantasy points than CD Lamb.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Today's price is not yesterday's price.
Exactly, for me too. So,
okay,
I might shoot. Hey, everybody, you know me, bro. Everybody has a price, bro. Everybody has a price, especially right now. Especially right now with my leagues, with my 2 leagues, anybody got a price on my team.
Brees Hall ball though, man. Brees Hall can show, and Brees Hall showing that he's gonna get a lot of out of the backfield too, a lot of catches out of the backfield.
Yeah,
using him a lot for that, and that's a lot of points in fantasy.
Yeah, it is. He got a lot of points. I got CD Lamb predicted 20. You want that?
If you're in a PPR league, that's just like point per reception. That means, yeah, you're getting a lot of points for those running backs getting catches out of the backfield.
Ton of them. That's why I want Brees. I wasn't happy with what I got. I expected this guy from Pittsburgh to do some shit, and he ends up 3rd string. So I gotta get rid of this dude. But I know I ain't. So I'm just gonna keep him there, let him ball out. Let Warner get hurt, let the other guy get hurt, then let the rookie get in there and get busy. He just let me down. Maybe I'm minus points.
You should get Dylan Lobby.
Nah, bro.
He's gonna fucking break through. He's gonna break through, Gravy.
Yeah, you can't get no points with that special team. I call him the Steve Kasker of 2.0, bro. Remember?
Nah, he's gonna start balling, bro. He's gonna be like the fucking little scat back. He's gonna be the little Austin Eckler now.
Here we go. If you trade CD, you would lose unless you get a first. I need like another good receiver, and it definitely ain't Hunter.
In my opinion, nobody's asking for your opinion on this one. Okay, stop.
I know that. I know my opinion.
Don't give Gravy no ideas.
What did I offer you for Brees Hall, bro? 2 for 1, right? Scatterbowl and what?
You offered me Scatterbowl. You offered me both fucking Scatterbowl for Brees Hall.
No, not just him. I give you 2 for 1.
He did it because
I didn't give you. I wouldn't do that.
But you wanted 2 of my guys. You didn't want just Brees Hall. You wanted a receiver too.
Nah, I wanted Brees Hall. That's all I wanted, and I gave you 2 guys. I was giving you 2 guys for sure. I did. You come back with CD Lamb for Jordan Mason and for Hunter. They don't even. Both of them don't even add up to CD. You thought I was tripping. You must have been high giving me that, bro. You must have been way whacked out because it was late. It was late at night. I got
because you needed those both guys to like fill in those roster spots for you, bro. Like you need those 2 guys to like. You need a receiver and you need a fucking a running back. So that gives you both right there. You know what I mean?
That ain't gonna work, Gabe. I ain't no sucker, bro. with you, I got to do a good trade, bro. I can't finesse you. You know that. But you try to finesse me right there for CD Lamb, bro.
I was waiting for the counter. So I didn't get the counter, so I rescinded the trade. Yeah,
did you take it off?
Because now we got to wait till the rest of the week now. Now we got to see if, the value went up or went down.
Hey, rosters ain't set yet. We can trade it all the way until Sunday, bro.
No. But what I mean is like my GM mind is like, now we got to wait till the next week because now we got to see if the value went up or down.
I'm not fucking GM. I'm vice president. I'm the president of player personnel now, bro. I'm above that, bro.
I'm like Jerry Jones in this bitch with my team.
Fucking Jordan Mason for CD Lamb. Oh my God, dude. Who would do that? You should have said, you baby do this for real.
And Travis Hunter.
What has he done, bro?
He did pretty good in the first game.
All right. Amazing. Badass. Mason looked good, yes, but not for a CD Lamb. Crazy. Brees Hall. If you want CD Lamb, Brees Hall needs to be involved, and a receiver you have at least at flex. And that's just for CD Lamb.
Watch, I'm going to show you. Travis Hunter had. No, I'm telling you.
I think about 12 points. You have 12, 11 points in a day.
That motherfucker only had 9 points.
And how much did Mason have?
Mason had not that many either.
And you want me to put my 20-something points that CD Lamb had for that? They don't even add up to what CD Lamb did in one day.
How about Waddle? You want Waddle?
Jalen Waddle and Brees Hall? I don't want
that.
No. I think that I'm trying to get rid of Tyreek Hill, bro. I'll give you Tyreek Hill for Brees.
Fuck that. I don't want Tyreek Hill, dog. He's scandal. He's in a scandal.
He probably won't get suspended till next year. Nah, he did it this year, huh? He just did it.
I'll give you Keon Coleman, dog. He's gonna ball out for Josh Allen this year. I'll give you Keon Coleman and Brees Hall.
I already got Shakur, bro. I got the starter. I got the number 1 guy.
Nah, Keon Coleman's gonna take over. You didn't see that shit in the last game?
I see Shakur get busy too.
Nah, Keon Coleman got busy in the fourth quarter though.
I got a deal. I think I have a deal with my dad. I gotta talk to her.
I'll give you AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. You want AJ Brown? I'll give it to you.
No, I got.
You got AJ Brown. I'm not getting rid of AJ Brown because I think that was bullshit. That 1 point was bullshit. He has to play
That's what
better
I'm
than
saying.
that.
I'll give you AJ Brown so you can have him in both leagues.
Nah, bro. Give me who's
You
your
give me
quarterback?
CD. You give me
Who's your
CD.
quarterback?
My quarterback is Patrick Mahomes.
I don't want that.
I don't want that. Or I got Geno Smith.
Nah, I don't want that. For CD Lamb, bro.
What?
Come on, Gabe. We take Prescott off my hands, then. You get the
AJ
team. You get the
Brown?
team.
Wait a minute. AJ Brown and Geno Smith is not good enough.
With Dak Prescott and CD Lamb, with that team, just imagine when they go off, when they start to get it, what's going on.
Yeah. Shit.
You got Mike Evans too? You got Mike Evans?
No, I don't got Mike Evans.
What other ones you got? What other receivers? What other receiver you got?
Receivers, I don't got good receivers. I got Waddle, Coleman. That's it. Waddle, Coleman, and AJ Brown and Travis Hunter.
That's all you got? Oh, you need a receiver. How bad do you need a receiver?
I got AJ Brown.
You got a bunch of running backs.
But I got AJ Brown and Travis Hunter as my receivers.
Bro, I have AJ Brown in my other league, and he didn't do shit for me.
And I got
Why
Waddle.
would I want him?
Wait, and I got Waddle. And now Waddle's gonna get more.
I got Tyreek Hill, and he ain't did shit for me. Why do I want
Waddle? Waddle's gonna get more catches now because Tyreek Hill's gonna probably get suspended, dog.
That's true, but when is that gonna happen? Not tomorrow, not next game.
Right now, tomorrow. Like
he ain't getting it. Brees Hall, bro.
I got Waddle, AJ Brown, and Hunter. But my running backs are Bijan Robinson, Kyrie Williams, and Brees Hall.
I'll take Bijan for CD.
Fuck that.
Who wouldn't do that, bro? You need a receiver. No, you got plenty of running backs. You got dope ass running backs, bro.
No, I'm not.
I need a running back. I need a running back. I'm not getting rid of
Bijan though. Now Bijan gave me almost 30 points.
Hey, if you need a wide receiver, which it looks like you do, give me Bijan. That's a fair. You go to the simulator.
I'll give you Kyron.
I'll take Kyron. Nah, Bijan, CD, bro. That's an obvious play right there. Yeah, I like Kyron, bro.
Kyrie Williams. You need a running back. I need a receiver. There it is.
I'll take AJ and Kyron for CD.
Oh no.
Think about it. I'll send it to you. I don't want Travis Hunter. I don't want Travis Hunter. I have Travis Hunter on a 2 quarterback league. And he's on
Kyron Williams.
How many did Kyron get last week?
14.
He got a little bit. Yeah, I know he did good. And he's consistent. That's a good trade. But not more than Bijan. I got Bijan. And what did Bijan get?
Brees Hall. Okay, I'll give you. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, everybody has a prize, Gabe.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can't do it. We can't do the trade.
Even my opinion said Hall and Williams for CD Lamb. That is.
No. I'd rather keep my 2 running backs like that. I need those 2 running backs. They give me good points.
CD would be top notch better, bro.
No, we good over here.
I'll send it to you. I'll see what's up. I might just take Travis off you.
I'll give you fucking
Bijan. I ain't even messing with B. I ain't even messing. Since you're talking to me with Bijan, CD Lamb, Bijan. That's even. That's even right there, Gabe.
What?
That's even. Bijan and CD Lamb.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting rid of Bijan. That's my first pick. My first pick this year. I ain't getting rid of Bijan. He's like
CD
a lock.
Lamb was my first. CD Lamb was my lock. That was my first pick.
Oh, there it is.
I gotta look at it. I'll send it to you. Which one is it? Holler Squad or the?
Hollow Squad.
I need points on Hollow Squad.
Yes, you do. That's what I'm saying, bro. I was gonna give you 2,
but the guy that gave me so you're gonna give me guys that got under 10 points for a guy that got 20 off the rip and didn't even have a good game.
What? I was gonna give you Brees Hall.
No, you didn't. You were gonna give me Jordan Mason and fucking what's it called and Travis Hunter for CD Lamb. Nah, bro.
I know, but I was waiting for the counter.
The counter is fuck no. That's what it was. That's why I didn't respond to it.
Okay, I'll give you Brees Hall and Waddle for CD Lamb.
Tell me in the chat what's up. Tell me the chat. First one, come in the chat. My opinion, what's up? You play fantasy. What's going on?
That's a good little right there.
I put a trade out for Garrett. I put a trade out. You give me 2 for 1 for CD. That's a good one. 2 good players. But do I have Tyreek? No.
Yeah.
There's another receiver there. I have Tyreek too? Nah, that's too many.
Wait,
and I have A-Chain, don't I?
Hold on, let me see.
Where's my phone at, bro? Oh, my phone's charging.
Oh, yeah.
I'll look at it again.
You do. You have too many Dolphins, dog. You have too many Dolphins right there.
If they ball out, they're not a good team. But A-Chain's always going to ball out. I don't have a problem with A-Chain. I have a problem with Tyreek Hill. I'm trying to get rid of whoever wants Tyreek Hill to play in Hollow Squad. Let me know. Give me a decent receiver. But I'll swap out Waddle. I'll take out Waddle.
We'll see right now. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it behind the scenes. We'll be more behind the scenes.
I'm not trading A-Chain. I'll take A-Chain for Bijan.
I give you Brees and
now I know how bad you want CD, bro. See, he's going at me.
Brees and Travis Hunter.
I gotta want that. I'll give you Scatterbo and I'll even give you 3. I'll take Johnson off me. Scatterbo. We'll go 3 and 3. I'll figure out a 3 and 3. And they got to vote. You got a bunch of guys in there. I seen your team. I was dissecting your team last night when you threw me that trade. I was like, what game must be? He must want to send this to someone else, but you want to see me. That's it. You gotta do better than Gabe. You gotta do better than Hunter, bro. You throwing Travis Hunter around.
I feel good with my team.
You're throwing Travis Hunter around like he's a baller. He ain't did shit. He do nothing. Caught the ball a little bit, but that's it.
That's right. I'm gonna just hold on to my team.
The whole part of it was that CD Lamb wasn't even involved in it. I thought you wanted Scatterbo, so I just threw you a little. I threw you a little line. I threw you a little line for Scatterbo. I said, all right. He was talking about Scatterbo. I threw him a little line for Brees Hall because I need a running back. I'm not good with that Johnson kid. But I got Eckler's hurt. I need a running back. Eckler's hurt. So instead of getting Algier and things like that, just to keep me on the float, I said I might as well just go out and get Brees Hall. But if you got Bijan, I'll make it nice for you. You got CD out there. Yeah, but I need a running back though. It's different fantasy, in my opinion. You know that. Brees Hall give me a lot of points. Then both of them, A-Chain and Brees, just much or more than CD. With just a regular little 12, 15 point receiver I could get. And Jalen Waddle could do that, but I got Tyreek Hill too. So I need to get. But Gabe, let's call it, bro.
Yeah, let's call it. I gotta get fucking.
Gabe has to go watch a game and then hit to Vegas, and I got to get ready for it. So, everybody that watched and everybody that dug it, everybody that's going to Vegas, be careful. Watch out what you're doing. And I want to thank everybody that was here. Thank Lo for stepping in for a minute, running the show. He always does. But we gotta make moves, man. Me and Gabe are excited to get there. So everybody, we appreciate you for being here. Be safe. Have a wonderful weekend. Watch the game, and rep the Raiders, man, because we do. Thank you very much, man. So on 3, Gabe, we're gonna bust out Raiders, man. 1, 2, 3. Raiders. Peace out, people. Nation.
Good.